Oh, I can do it. Yeah, I do it. I do it every week. Yeah, I have friends. Yeah, yay. Uh, okay, so I'm going to. Where is it? There's the button. Oh, my Twitch doesn't realize I'm live. There we go. Now I can do it. It's like, why isn't it working? I know how to do it. Why isn't it working?
this is oh my gosh, this is a whole mess. I was muted on my end, so I was talking to you, and they couldn't hear me. At least my chat couldn't. Guys, it's been a mess. It's been a mess trying to set this up.
Yeah, it turns out there are some problems with Total War Warhammer that I'm gonna go talk to the devs about tomorrow. Okay, so I cannot combine chats with you.
Oh,
right
do
now.
I
It
need
says
to
your
make you
knock
my
feature is
friend?
turned off.
Let me add you as a friend.
Ah,
Because I don't like. It's not happened to me, but I don't want to like deal with like people just knocking and being.
there's friend system on here.
Well, so yeah, there's a way you can set it up, and of course now I am. Let's do that. Stream together, yes. Basically, I can add you as like you can knock on like the door, and you can like come in.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Okay, I think you can request now. I added you as a favorite.
Nice. No, I don't want to go to the Twitch help. Oh my god, Twitch, please. Please.
Okay, then once you send a request, I should be able to accept it.
There we go. Okay, knock.
Accept.
You just want to make sure you mute yourself in the Twitch.
Yes,
menu,
I think I have everything muted.
Talks.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I have it all the things muted.
All right.
We did it.
There we go. We did it.
We did it. Man.
Oh
okay.
my god.
Do you want to do intros? Do you want to start us off? Just tell everyone who you are. Yeah, go for it.
Hello there. Hi. I'm Lore Master of Sotek, and this is the broken game that I love and hate in equal measure. So, turns out that there's apparently a bug that I didn't know about because it comes up so rarely, where even though Aurelia has everything she should need to own all of the free characters, all of them, for the Total War Warhammer series, because she owns Total War Warhammer 1 and 2, they don't work. I even tried sending her a copy of the Warden of the Paunch, and it also won't work because her computer thinks she doesn't have Warhammer 2, even though she can open Warhammer 2. So I don't know what's going on with the game, but it's broken.
Yeah, my brain's broken too after all of that.
Yeah, so the good news is she can play Tyrion.
Yeah.
So instead of doing Emmerich and Greasus, she's going to pivot to a different arrogant pointy-eared elf, and I'm going to pivot to a different fat lard. So instead of playing Greasus Goldtooth, I'm going to play Mazda Mundi today instead.
And hi, I'm Aurelia Tempris. I'm a Warhammer Vtuber, mainly focusing on Warhammer 40k, but occasionally get to play some fantasy. It's and so I'm glad Sotek and I we decided to play because I don't have very much experience, but I want to learn more because I played a little bit of this game part way through the tutorial stage, and that's about it. So I'm ready to learn from the master. So.
Oh my good. And I went live on the wrong YouTube stream. Great. Hold on, chat. I gotta turn my stream off real quick and fix my stream key. I'll be right back.
Okay. This has been a moment. Let me just tell you guys. Thank you,
This is levels of scuff I haven't had in many a year.
You're welcome. The VTuber scuff has gotten to you. I fear it is contagious. Also, thank you, Super Orlok, for the super chat. Very kind of you. I like the little face. Makes me laugh.
Okay, now I'm on the right stream.
Yay! Oh, there you go.
Jeez. Did our chats stay combined? Or did they break up?
No, I think, oh no, they broke up.
Okay, yeah, it's fine, I can fix it. I hate everything. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. I gotta
This is the beauty of technology. Yes.
Okay, I've re-invited you to the shared chat.
Okay. Wait, it's thinking. Normally it pops up on my screen. Where is it? Because I got the notification that you added me as a favorite, but it's not showing that.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna shut it all the way down and then redo. Oh,
oh no, I guess there it is. That's weird. Join the call. Yes, there it is. Oh, I guess it stayed up from the last time I had it up. Cool. Shared chat is on. I think it's going now.
What a day. What a day
this is a day.
Finding fascinating new bugs and all sorts of great things. I'm sorry, I interrupted you earlier.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I'm just like, man, this has been wild. Just the setup. No, you didn't interrupt me though.
So would you redo your intro?
Yeah.
Especially for my folks.
Yes. Hi, I'm Aurelia Tempris. I'm a Warhammer VTuber. Basically, I liked Warhammer 40k so much, my friends convinced me to become a streamer. So I love all the Warhammer 40k stuff. I do some variety content, and then there are moments like this where I get into Warhammer Fantasy and play a couple different games. So I'm excited to learn from Sotek, who I imagine is a master at the game. So I'm looking forward to learning a lot today.
It'd be really disappointing if I wasn't.
I would be a little disappointed, but I have faith. I
think I have too many hours to say anything otherwise.
Well, then let's really hope that you've got it.
Let's do so. Yeah, we're just gonna have fun with this stream today. The goal is going to be, I think, I'm gonna go rant and rave at CA when they open their doors in about 7 or 8 hours, and get whatever the hell is wrong with their systems fixed. And once that's fixed, when we stream, hopefully again in the future, for some more Total War, we'll play what we actually wanted to play, which was Graces and Emmerich.
Yeah, I really want to play the Dragon Man, but it's okay. I'll just, my 12-year-old self will be excited to play next time.
Well, don't worry, we'll get you some dragons. We'll get you some dragons. Alright, so let's go ahead and hop into it. The nice thing about the multiplayer campaign is that our turns are simultaneous, so we can do everything we need to do at the same time.
Okay.
So feel free to go ahead and get your first turn started and figure out if I'm not sure how familiar you are with the overall systems. I can't recall off the top of my head how deep into the Total War business you've gotten.
I haven't gotten super far, and unfortunately it's been a while. I played a bit of the tutorial, but I think it was back in like October, and then I got busy with other collabs, and I haven't finished the tutorial stages, so it might take me a little bit of like warming up to like get into it, because I vaguely remember parts of it, but just because I now have different dudes, it might take me a second, but
that's no problem. So
Yeah.
things we'll probably want to do right here at the beginning is get that wizard into your starting army.
Okay, Vanola.
Yep.
By the White Tower.
So you'll just left click her, then right click on Tyrion and tell her to scout for him, which will put her in there.
Ladriel,
Oh, cool.
grant me your sight.
And then in Lothern, we'll want to get your buildings going.
Okay.
Since you have a tier 2 city, man, I have to try and remember the high elf building tree. You're probably gonna want to do. I have Aurelia's volume as loud as I can get it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm very quiet. My mixer just hates me.
I've got her boosted as much as I can.
I'm sorry. I'll try to talk louder. It's just very, it hates me.
Yeah, you gotta be chewing on that mic.
Okay. I'll stick it right in my mouth.
There you go.
I'll channel my inner ogre and try to eat this as well.
There you go. There you go. For starting buildings, I would probably go. Trying to remember off the top of my head, you're probably gonna want the noble building.
Okay.
That has it looks kind of it's got like 5 levels to it, and it's in the green buildings, which are your infrastructure.
Yes, I see. I think I see it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you want one of those. And then let's see. No, I don't have Aurelia's stream on full volume. I have her in Discord on full volume, so your plots will fail. So I should probably pull up the high elf building. Sure.
Oh, okay.
There we go. That'll make life easier.
Wait.
Let's see. So you have a tier 2 capital. Are you still there?
Yes, yeah, I'm still here. I'm looking and trying to figure out how to push buttons again. Yeah, tier 2.
Yeah, okay, so I would recommend building probably, let's see, in your capital, you're probably going to want a plaza.
Okay.
Which is in your green building. And it kind of looks like a gate.
Okay. All right, this is going to take me a moment. Green building.
Yeah, so you'll click on your capital, which is Lothern, and you'll go to one of the empty building slots and mouse over it, and it'll bring up some stuff. And then you'll mouse over the green option, which is your infrastructure buildings, and then you'll click the one that kind of looks like a gate.
Oh, got it.
And it's called the Plaza.
I think we'll see if I got it here in a second. Okay. I'm in the actual building tree now. Go away.
Oh no, you don't want to be in the building tree.
Okay. This is different.
Yeah.
I built settlements before, but this is the first time like doing one like out of the box. Like having one already. Okay. Oh, is my screen covering it up? My face tracking might be covering important details that I can't see. Building browser?
Oh,
nope, that's it.
Yeah, it could be. It'll be along the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, I can't see it. My phone's in the way. Recruit hero.
So tell me, while you're doing that,
it's
how has Dawn of War been going?
Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh. I love it to death. It's incredible. I have so much fun with it. Oh, there it is. Doi. Found Plaza. There we go.
Okay, great. Awesome. There you go.
It took me... Can I find it again, though? That's the question. Oh, yeah. I think I can. Oh,
So
okay.
in the
Yep. I understand.
other slot, I would recommend putting an Elven Garden,
Okay.
which is on the same... It's on the same part of the building tree.
Okay. I see it. Perfect.
And so you're gonna want both of those.
Okay, I have both of those going. Did I undo? Okay, good. Okay.
There you go. Okay, perfect.
Woo,
All right,
yeah.
then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and hop into your first battle. If
I'm gonna
you
fight that
left-click
guy.
on Tyrion, You're gonna right-click on that nasty little dark elf there, and we're gonna go whoop up on him.
All right.
So, I would recommend fighting the battles just so we can kind of shake off the rust and get back into it, which is the cross swords.
Okay, there we go. I'm just moving my phone forward so I can actually like see some of these tiny little things.
And the nice thing is, I will join your team. So when we hop into this, you will be able to hand some of your units to me.
Nice. Oh, yo, thank you, Sir Lemon, so much. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. I appreciate it, dude.
Tanner, George. Oh, well, first of all, so
yeah.
So where are you at in Dawn of War? So you're still in the first game, right?
I finished the first game, like the first campaign.
Okay, so are you gonna do Winter Assault? Or are you gonna do the DLCs? I'm
not sure what DLCs I'm gonna do yet. I'm playing again on Sunday, and I was going to research between now and then what I wanted to play. You have recommendations? I've heard Winter Assault is good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's because it's like the next one chronologically. So it's the first expansion, but the second expansion, which is Dark Crusade, is like the GOAT. Like it is one of the greatest games of all time.
Okay. And
I say that as a fantasy person that doesn't really like 40K. It is still one of like the greatest games.
I love Dawn of War. I've had so much fun. I mainly just like having a lot of dudes, and then I just throw them at the enemy, and I'm like, all right, it'll sort itself out.
Yeah, I was not a very efficient person because I like to just like hide in my base and build everything up to its max power, and then I go out and curb stomp everything, but it made playing the game very slow.
Yeah, I'm definitely on the slower side too, because I build everything up as well.
All right, so what you want to do is figure out which units you want to control. To kind of get you back to the swing of things, I'd recommend controlling most stuff.
Okay.
But why don't we give me, say, like the cavalry, the Silver Helms, and the Flame Spire Phoenix?
Okay, how do I assign that to you?
So the way you do it is you're going to click on the units.
Okay.
So you could like click on the Silver Helms and then hold down Control and left click the Phoenix, so it'll select both of them.
Okay.
And then at the very bottom left of your screen, under the
gift
like
units?
base cam, yeah, you're gonna mouse over that and tell it to gift units to me.
Yes. My screen was like, yes, when I handed them to you.
All right, so I will deal with these guys.
Okay.
And now the nice thing is that we can like ping and draw using the things in the top left.
Oh yes, I remember that.
So I'd probably recommend just putting your. I'd probably just make like a little line with your spears, and then have your Lothern Seaguard right behind them.
Oh, what? You're just drawing on my map?
Yeah, all over it. All over.
That's cool. No, stop that! Stop! That's not TOS friendly.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just pointing out tactics.
That was not. No. Okay.
These are high tech, high elf strategies.
I mean, yes, they are. They are kind of the worst at times. Where did you want me to put the dudes again?
So I mean, what we'll probably want to do is take advantage of the high ground.
Yes.
So let's get like your archers up on this hill when the battle starts.
Okay.
We'll be able to issue an order to move them forward to take a position up there, so they've got that rock guarding their flank.
Okay.
And then you can have your spearmen line up along the edge of the forest to block enemies that are going to be coming up the hill.
Okay. Do you want me to throw all 3 units of my spearmen up there?
Yes, I would put them all up there. I'm going to run around the flanks and harass him from the sides and behind and get on his ranged units and stuff so that he doesn't cause you too many problems.
Okay.
And Tyrion, you'll want Tyrion right up in the front, next to your spearmen. And Tyrion is a beat stick. Like, just throw him into battle and he will start cleaving people up. I mean, he is the embodiment of Cain's wrath, even though he doesn't know it yet. Because that'll be very sad for him one day in the future, but not yet. And then your wizard, I would just keep her kind of hanging out with your archers. She's good to just hang out in the back line and using her starting spell to just support your troops.
Okay.
And the last thing I'd recommend is that if you left click and drag over like a group of your units, so like all of your melee troops,
Yeah.
and then you hit like control 1, it'll put them into a control group.
Oh, one big control.
Yeah.
One. Oh,
just like you do in Dawn of War.
perfect. You can teach me all the hotkeys. When I played this last, everyone's like, the hotkeys. They were yelling at me, and I was like, I'm sorry, man. I don't know anything.
And then you'll want to do the same thing with your range stuff and the wizard. I would recommend putting them in a group as well.
Spellcaster, Ulfwan Mage.
And then,
Servant of light, heir of Anarian.
okay. I think I got it.
All right.
Okay. I think I'm set. You ready with your 2 units?
Yep. So you can go ahead and hit start whenever you're ready. And the big thing you want to do is if you click on like your melee troops, you can just right click and drag, and it'll drag them out in a line. So they can make like just a nice sexy battle line on the edge of the forest. And then you can do the same thing with your Lothern Sea Guard along the top of the hill.
Got it. Oh.
And if you ever need to pause or like tell it to go in slow motion or whatever, feel free. I'm gonna go drop fireballs on these people over here.
Have fun. I'm gonna fight my battle lines.
By your command.
Yeah, whenever you're positioning your guys by right-clicking and dragging, you can make them into kind of a formation. And go ahead and have your spearmen just engage on those horses. Your spearmen have anti-large, so against things like horses or monsters or whatever, they do pretty well.
We will obey. Moving
Okay,
out.
it is giving me. Come on.
Sea Guard. Asher, forward. Quickly now.
Alright, I gotta remember my chick spells. I don't know what her spells are.
So her only spell at the moment is called Harmonic Convergence.
Okay.
And what it is you want to use it on a unit that's engaged in combat, and it makes their combat stats better.
Okay.
Shall be done.
So it just makes them better at fighting.
Acknowledged.
What's my spearman doing back here? Oh goodness.
March. We will obey.
Ulfwan Mage.
Okay. Where is her list of things she can do again?
So
Oh,
when
there
you
it is.
click on her, it'll be in the bottom right. There you go.
Bend
Cool.
to my will.
And something you can do if you want to make... actually, no, I won't say that just yet. So for
Okay.
right now, you'll just want to
We go.
let your archers make sure they're facing the right way.
Yeah,
which they're
I'm
doing
trying to
good.
make sure they're...
We will
And they're all good.
as you say.
Okay. There we go.
Mage.
Where'd he go?
Things
Where is
looking
he?
good. Their general's getting eaten by the Phoenix.
Oh
Their
good,
range
thanks for
troops are all
doing that.
dead.
Orders received. Moving out. Understood. Spearmen. At once.
Okay.
There you go.
You should go get him. Go get him. Go.
To victory.
Doing great. Doing great.
Okay. My brain is like, oh yes, I remember these buttons.
It's like riding a bike.
It shall
Yeah,
be
kind
done.
of.
So just
Except
a
this
couple,
bike has like several wheels. Oh, stop. No, why are you doing that? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Stop. You gotta... Sorry. I forget. I'm not I'm playing with other people and I talk to myself when I play this
really
game.
Okay. You're really okay. So some things to make your life a little easier.
Mm-hmm.
If you've got all your melee guys in control group 1, right?
Yes.
So if you hit 1 on your
Okay.
keyboard to select all of them at the same time,
Okay.
and then right click in like a little part of the forest, let's say right here, and then hold down right click but drag.
And I can
over
put them
this
in the
way.
formations. It just, they got... Because it was on the hill, I was doing that earlier, but the hill got it all wonky.
Oh, yeah. And so it always has to go from left to right for them to
Mm-hmm.
face forward. So sometimes you just need to go like further left, and then drag outwards. But you want to drag it out really far because you want your guys wide.
Right, because they're spearmen.
It's better to be wide than deep.
Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, I got it, I think. Well, we'll find out, actually.
Setting forth.
Hey, it's only up from
Okay.
here. All right, their general just got
Cool.
8 by the Phoenix, so that's good.
Yeah, good job. You got him.
You can, if you want, you can fast forward, and the Silver Helms
Oh.
are just going to run down fleeing Dark Elves and take them captive.
Or would it be better just to press the button that says end battle?
You can do that as well.
What's the pros and
so-
cons?
So, in the aftermath of a battle, once you've won, any enemies that you kill in melee combat, you take captive, which
Oh.
makes it where the post-battle options are more effective. So, whether you choose to ransom them for money, or you choose to, I think for elves, you can like give them forced servitude, aka we're high elves. We totally don't do slavery, even though it's slavery, but we don't call it slavery because that's a mean word. Which will, I think, gives you healing back, so you can like recover damage that you've taken.
Okay, cool. I mean, not the part about slavery, but getting health back.
Wow, really? I didn't think of you that way. All right, they're pretty much all out of range, so you can go ahead and end the battle.
Okay. No, we do not need to save that replay. Nope.
There you go.
Okay, okay.
Unpaid interns, yeah.
Unpaid interns.
So, Sion on YouTube asks, what does Aurelia think of the Cathayan dragons?
If it's a dragon, it's cool. Pretty much.
There you go. It's pretty goated way to evaluate things, in my
I
opinion.
don't know much about the lore, but I remember seeing a lot of the trailers for a bunch of different parts of the game, and I thought it was super cool. They look amazing. Typically, I'm more of a fan of like Western dragons. Like I like the 4-legged dragons with the wings. But I really like how they look. The Cathayan dragons, they're just so pretty to look at.
Yeah, I think there's still a video of me somewhere on YouTube, like, losing my absolute mind when seeing them for the first time.
Kill them all.
Oh, I think I just killed all my captives. There was a timer on it, and I didn't see it.
No, it's fine. Like, it'll pick a option, but you can, most of the time for your post-battle options, you can either heal damage you've taken during the battle, which is normally the best option.
Okay.
Unless you're just like really desperate for money. But now you're
Yes,
going to be
you
in
are.
charge of less units because now it's my turn to fight.
Nice.
Because the
Oh.
big toad
A big
got some
boy.
demons to spank.
He's a big boy. I like him.
He
Oh,
is, and he enjoys sitting in his chair just like I do.
oh my gosh! Have you've probably seen like all of like the art for all the Total War Warhammer series, right?
Yes.
Dude,
Curious where you're
oh sorry,
going with
I'm
this.
gonna join your team. Yes, there. The art section for him is really funny. I had a stream where we looked at all of the art, and
Oh, you're talking about the one where he's just standing there?
yes, you
Yeah.
know which one I'm talking about.
Yes, I do.
I wasn't expecting it because I got the book as a gift and was like, wow, this is really neat. And then I like turned the page and I was like, wow, this is not what I was expecting.
Yeah, the Lord
But it made me
Mazdamundi
laugh.
with his Hank Hill ass, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I have feelings about how CA adapted the Slaanesh as far as like their appearance, because CA went a bit of a different direction with the Slaanesh and the Kroxigors than their tabletop or than their traditional art,
Okay.
which I've always found somewhat distressing, but it's just one of those things. All right, so I'm gonna put you in charge of. Let's see. I'm gonna put you in charge of this little squad. So you're gonna be in charge of the Skinks and the Kroxigors.
What did you just call me?
So the nice thing about them is that they both have a rule called Spawnkin, where if the Kroxigors are nearby Skinks, they buff each other. Because
Okay.
they make each other. They come from the same types of spawning pools, and they make each other feel better.
Okay. Should I
So,
group them together, or do you recommend me just grouping the skinks together?
Yeah, I would just put the skinks together.
Okay.
And what I'd like you to focus on doing
Yes.
is if you could take the skinks and the crocscores up on this hill
Okay.
and then worry about flanking the enemy. And I'm going to take all of my Saurus and Lord Mazdamundi, and I'm going to march straight up the... I'm going to march straight up the jaws here.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that. I'm
now,
capable.
the thing you want to watch out for is as you're getting close to him, you don't want the spearmen over here. If I do the ping, we don't want those spearmen to get on the crocsagores because the crocsagores are large and spears have anti-large.
Oh, okay.
So they will mess up the crocsagores.
So we would like the crocsagores to go around and have the skinks engage them?
Yeah, and the skinks, so that orange meter below their health and morale means that they have ammunition. They throw javelins.
Right.
So the best thing to do would be to get them close to the enemy spears and have them just obliterate them with poison javelins.
Okay, I got it.
And so crocsagores, you'll want to kind of like run them forward. And then as you run forward, kind of take them maybe a little bit on a side journey to avoid the enemy. And once the spears are engaged against someone, the crocsagores can run over and hit them in the back.
Got it. Okay.
So that's what we're going to go for. And here we go.
Yep.
Now, and the only dangerous thing he really has are those chariots in the very back. If the chariots start coming after you, you'll want to focus them with the skink shooting and have the crocsagores just chase the chariots. Because the crocsagores are heavy enough that they can pin the chariots down.
Okay.
But hopefully he'll get distracted by me running right at him. Alright, so here I'm going to go ahead and slap it to slow motion for a second.
You got it.
The best thing to do would be to have your javelins on the left go ahead and target those spear guys.
Okay.
So they start throwing as soon as they're in range.
Got it.
And do the same thing with these javelins towards the chariots. And then you can go ahead and tell the crocsagores to charge the chariots, because the chariots that's totally fine for them to fight, and the chariots are kind of exposed.
Okay. I think I have them all set up to their things, I think.
Awesome. And I'm going to summon an annoying little weird guy who's going to be a distraction. Because he's a little ghost.
Are they going? Rose, come on.
Oh, make sure you right-click on the enemy units. So
Yeah,
they'll start
I was
shooting.
left-clicking. Oh, goodness. Okay. Get them, boys. Get them, boys.
I'm just going to slowly start eating my way towards you.
Okay.
There you go. Okay, javelins are getting some good damage in. Good. There you go. Shut the
There we go.
chariots down.
They're
Nice.
getting there. I'm sorry, my dudes, they're having a hard time. Come on, guys. Back at it, back at it.
No, it's
Get
fine.
your morale back.
Skinks are squishy and they break easily. They're fragile little guys.
I was like...
So with that unit of skinks, I would move them... Oh yeah, that's perfect. Oh dang it.
Oh.
They routed.
They did not like that.
It's okay,
Get
I'll
'em,
throw
get
some
'em.
healing their way so they'll feel better in a minute.
Okay.
So the other unit is out of ammo. Tell them to just go help the crocsagores.
Okay.
So have them target whatever the crocsagores are fighting.
They're so funny. They'll run a little bit, then they're like, oh, we're okay, we're okay. Yo, DK just raided us. Hey, DK, how are you? We're, Lord Master Sotek and I are playing some Total War. I'm dusting
You're doing
off.
great. You're doing great.
Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. Hi, Raiders. Welcome in. We're having fun.
Yes, and the start of the stream was not scuffed at all.
No,
in the slightest.
definitely not.
Nothing bad happened.
Never scuffed. Mm-mm.
There you go. Perfect.
There we go.
And you're in the perfect position, so feel free to just kind of zoom in and enjoy any kill animations. If you're,
Oh, yes,
if you're
yes,
so
yes.
inclined.
Everyone's just standing there. I really wanted to get into Total War, but the 4X Conquest games are too big brain. Look, man, if I can big brain, you can big brain. I believe in you. I believe in you.
It's like learning to swim or riding a bike. It's scary at first, but you'll get the hang of it. You
Yeah,
just
I'm
learn
start-
little bits at a time.
I agree, because I played for a little bit, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's coming back to me. We're getting there.
Especially if you do it on multiplayer, because then you can share units, so it's a lot less daunting, because you can split
Yes.
control of everything.
My brain is streamlined for the maximum unga bunga.
Are they playing Monster Hunter Wilds? Are they that kind of unga bunga?
I don't know. I know DK was playing it earlier. What were you guys doing? I'm so sorry. I didn't ask. What were you guys doing today for stream? Were you guys having fun? You were playing Monster Hunter Wilds? Yeah, man.
It's the most unga bunga on the market.
It looks like fun though. I say as a
And
person
now
who's
we're just gonna run down as many bad guys as we can.
all right.
Especially the skinks, because the skinks and the Croxors are really, really fast. Compared to Saurus, which are very
I was gonna say they look
slow.
very slow right about now.
Everything's relative. And I'm gonna use the aftermath of the battle to throw a bunch of healing around.
Good idea. It's now Monster Hunter, but you're the monsters who are hunting. Yes. Mm-hmm.
I don't call my lizardmen monsters. I'll hurt their feelings. We're supposed to be the good guys.
Did we get him? Did we get him? There's not a lot in here. In this mass of enemies. There we go. Get him.
There's like 20-ish guys in there. We'll kill them and then we'll be good.
Yeah.
Alright, but I'm gonna hit the fast forward button. So Scion over on YouTube says, I'm 100% taking credit for making both Sotek and Aurelia aware of each other. The first time Sotek dropped in one of Aurelia's streams was the fantasy lore one.
Yeah.
Because I linked it to him, disrupting his stream schedule that day. That's true.
Yes, I
That
do
is true.
remember that. That was fun.
Scion is one of our is one of the premier scouts of the the Warhammer community, apparently.
I'm sorry. So, someone on YouTube said, listen, all I'm saying is maybe Slanesh has a point. What point is that? I'm sorry.
We
I
know
disagree.
what point it is.
Oh.
You shouldn't say it, but we know what point it is.
Oh gosh. I was like, what? And then I was like, oh, I see.
Yeah, phrasing.
Phrasing. I read it off of someone else's message. I didn't come up with that line.
All right, some good offerings to Sotek there. So what you should probably do is, if you have enough movement to reach it with Tyrion when you left click on him on the campaign map, we should try and capture the Tower of Lycian.
Okay, 1 second.
That way we can get you another settlement.
I'm currently looking at all of your stuff. There we go. Oh wow, you are far away.
But I mean, if you zoom really far out, we're actually very close.
That is true. That's true. It just looks far as a person who's not really played much of the campaign. Okay,
Yeah,
you said I should
Empires
take
is
the
a
Tower
two-
of Lycian if I have movement.
Yep.
You said that right?
If you can reach it.
I think I
If
can.
when you left click on Tyrion, if the green area, the little green zone goes over it, then you'll
Yeah.
be able to reach it.
Yeah. All right.
And then you'll just right click on it, so Tyrion will launch the attack.
Okay.
Ulf ones
Did
became-
Tyrion level up?
Maybe. Maybe.
So if
he
you, if you
definitely
left
did.
click-
Shall be done.
yeah, if you left click on him, go to the little circle on the left, and you'll
Mhm.
open up his skill tree.
Yeah, I have a skill tree. Oh, I just clicked one. I didn't realize it was gonna select it for me. Oh well.
If you haven't, well, that's fine.
Oh no, I can do the undo. I forgot. I can do that before I save it.
So you have a choice. You have mainly the red, yellow, and blue skill trees.
Yeah.
Essentially, the red tree is like how good of a general you are, so it provides better buffs for your troops. The yellow tree is for that character's combat ability. So if you want them to be the biggest badass possible, yellow is really good. And blue is stuff that affects the campaign map.
Yellow.
So things like so yellow is a perfectly good place to start. Eventually you'll want to end up with a bit of a mix, but yellow is a perfectly good starting place, especially for Tyrion, who's a very, very beefy combat character.
Yeah, you said he was beefy, and I was like, let's make him more beefy.
And I think your wizard may have leveled up as well. So you'll want to select them and also level them up.
No, she didn't get any level ups.
Oh, sad. She's only level 1 still.
Yeah.
Sad.
At your
Perfect.
Okay, and then I just save character. Save?
But you don't need to save. That's a different feature. Saving a character makes it where like you save the concept of the character so that you can load them in other campaigns.
Oh, okay, I got it.
So it lets you like take your favorite character into new campaigns, which can be fun.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna right-click my Tower of Lycian.
to victory.
There you go.
I want to hear all of his fun little sayings. Okay. Fight battle.
I lust for battle.
He lusts for battle, apparently.
Has Aurelia decided on a Warhammer fantasy husbando yet? I don't know if she has.
No, I'm loyal. I'm loyal. Only Sanguinius. But
so we have to find his fantasy reincarnation.
yes, and don't say, oh gosh, what's his name? The guy with the
Sigvald.
Yes, thank you, Sigvald.
Yeah.
That's not him. Don't say Sigvald. I will not fall for that. They may look. Sigvald does not equal Sanguinius. You're lying and you know it. Okay, which ones do you want to have? Do you want to have the cavalry and the Phoenix again?
Sure. I can do that again.
Okay, unless you think... If you think something else would be good, I don't care.
No. I would recommend you take as much as you're comfortable with, just so you get more and more used to being in the saddle, so to speak.
I do like having someone where it's like we coordinate this together. I mean, I could do it all in my brain, I'm sure, but it's more enjoyable. I'm like, oh, sweet, we could coordinate and we can discuss. Okay.
Yeah.
Look at
one of the things I think they actually got really well with the co-op feature that a lot of people don't know about. Is actually a really, really good way to bring new people into the game, because you can take a lot of the really stressful load off.
Yeah, I like it. Okay, so we're gonna do archers. I don't want them like that. I want them like this.
Ready.
Yeah, I'm trying to think who would be the closest to Sanguinius. That's a tricky one. I guess it would depend on what you consider like Sanguinius's defining features. Would be the most important thing.
I would say, okay, defining features for Sanguinius. Noble, not very arrogant. It's hard because all of the Primarchs have like different problems. Like all of them to an extent have like anger issues. So it's not like I can be like no anger issues, because that's a defining trait.
Really, just like he's perfect. He has no flaws whatsoever.
This totally isn't setting me up for failure later. Let's not worry about that too much. No, noble. I don't know if I want to go with the word compassionate, because that also doesn't feel like it quite fits. Not that he couldn't be, but he's like one of the kinder Primarchs, I'd like to imagine. Wings. Yes, you're right, guys. That's a good one. Does he have wings? It's a must-have. Okay. Are you ready? Do you want to discuss strategy again? Because it just looks like there's like, what? Looks like 4 of your units?
Yeah, they might have some other people hiding in the forest.
Yeah, because
the only thing I would probably change a little bit is probably put your archers behind your front line, and just sort of like slot them into those little gaps.
Okay.
Which, if you've got a nice formation that you like, yeah, that's perfect, just like that. If you've got a formation that you like this one, when the battle starts, if you left-click drag to select everybody,
Mm-hmm.
and then once you have them all selected, if you hold down Alt and then right-click and drag, it'll allow you to move all of them in formation.
Oh.
So they'll stay in the exact same formation as they move across the map.
Okay, run it through me again.
Yeah,
Sorry,
you can
run it.
You can practice it in deployment, so let's practice it right now.
Okay, I was like, wait. All right.
Once you get the hang of it, you'll be like, oh, this is super useful. So select everybody.
Okay, everyone's selected.
Now hold down your left Alt key.
Left Alt key.
Now hold down right click and drag it around.
Oh, that probably is not. Hang on one sec. Oh, it's angry. I messed it up.
No, it's okay. It's okay. So let's get them into a different formation again.
Yeah. I went to like press it, then the building got in the way, and I was trying to use the escape key to put them in the right formation again, and it didn't.
Oh yeah,
like
no,
that.
escape's not gonna do anything. Oh yeah, I mean left click, don't I? Haha, I'm silly. Listen, when describing it to someone else, your brain is cheats. Yeah,
it's like secondhand to you. It's like you don't have to think about it. Okay, they're back in pseudo formation.
Thank you, Chad. No wonder I was making that harder. Okay, so now select everyone.
Okay.
Left Alt and then left click and drag.
Left Alt, left click and drag. Oh, that's nice.
And then if you want to keep them in formation but change their facing while doing that, so Alt, left click, drag. If you hold while you're already dragging them around, if you hold down left control and drag around, it'll keep them in formation that allow you to change their facing.
Okay.
So you can tell them like, so by using those combined buttons, you could say, all right, I want you guys to run forward, and then when you get around here-ish, I want you to pivot and face this direction.
Okay.
For instance.
Got it. How do you... Man, my hands, they're just small. I'm like, how do you get all these... Alt, it's left, yes, okay.
And another option, if you want to do something kind of similar but don't want to deal with holding all the buttons, is if you select everyone, you put them into a control group.
Yep.
There's a little lock button, or you can hold down Control and then hit G, or just left click it manually. But there's a little blue lock at the top of their control group.
Yeah, I see it.
And if you left click that, so it closes and it like lights up a little bit, that means they're locked in formation. So no matter how you move them, as long as you have them all selected, they will hold their formation.
Okay.
So you could like you could hit the 1 key, and then you could right click and drag, and it'll be like, oh, I want to move them to this spot, but it keeps their formation the entire time.
Got it. Okay. Cool. Okay.
And the nicest thing about that, the last thing I swear.
No, you're fine.
Is that if they're in a locked control group, so if you put them in like control group 1 and you lock the control group with say like all of your spearmen and Tyrion, if you then right click on an enemy unit that's in the middle of the enemy formation, they will all move towards the enemy and they will auto engage once they get there. So you don't have to micromanage each one of them and tell them all to attack.
Okay. Okay, I appreciate that.
They'll just keep moving forward until they get to the nearest enemy.
Okay. Let me move them forward.
And that is the end of that for now.
How did that happen? Excuse me? One sec. I was like...
Awaiting orders.
There we go. I don't know how I managed it, but when I went to go move them forward again, and I was practicing with Alt left click, because I was like, well, why not? I'll practice it. It had them backwards, and I was like, how did they all get to be backwards? That doesn't make sense. Okay. I don't know how I managed it, but it's fine. I fixed it. It's good now.
All right, we can go whenever you're ready.
Okay. What
She'll switch
happened?
sides when she sees Marathi. We'll say fantasy. I think fantasy has a much stronger female cast. Like we have a much more diverse cast of female characters than 40K does.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, that's never really bothered me so much. I'm just like, yes, get them,
But
boys.
yeah, no, just
like,
for people that like different kinds of waifus.
oh, okay, I see. I misunderstood. We're talking about waifus.
I'm not talking about representation. I'm talking about gooning.
Yeah, I guess for me, I'm like, look, I got a nice cast of like dudes that I could like. Okay, I'm ready.
Yep. Whenever you're ready.
All right.
You're the one with the start button.
Ulfwan Mage, going abroad.
There you go.
They're going.
Maybe Tyrion. Yeah, I could. I mean, maybe. Tyrion's bespoke for though. That's the problem with Tyrion.
It's
Tyrion's
okay.
got a faithful lady
Yeah,
friend.
I'm not a homewrecker, so I'll have to pass on that one.
Says the half Eldari.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Understood.
I think I have. Pull back, buddies.
March. Advance. Attack. Acknowledged. Aurelia.
There we go. Get them.
As you say.
And you get them.
Lakoy.
And you, honey, you get the... Wait, these guys. You back up.
Yeah, and don't forget to send Tyrion in because he.
Yes, I know. I was like looking at all my little snoozing dudes, and I was like, all right, let's fix that.
It was so odd when they added the snooze feature. That was surprisingly controversial when they did that.
It helps me recognize who is like still, like not actually doing anything. I'm like, oh, okay.
But yeah, I think it's a great feature. I remember back to when they first debuted it, and it was not necessarily loved by everyone, which is funny in retrospect.
That's fair.
Big charge!
Death to all. Understood. For Asurion. Orders received. Loyal. Asura.
Get them!
Victory!
Go! Get them!
Now, for settlement battles, especially if you're going to occupy the settlement, the amount of captives doesn't really change anything. So
Aw, man.
for settlement battles, you can just go ahead and end it. When
You
you're
got
done.
me so excited. I was getting ready to like take no prisoners.
Don't worry, there'll be plenty of that, especially when you find out who owns the north part of your island. There will be plenty of that.
Yes, who owns the north port of my island?
You'll have to see.
Oh, come on. I want to start like fueling my rage now.
I'll simply say that he also has a presence in 40K. And he's a rat bastard in both settings.
I'm assuming it's some sort of chaos, but I don't know. All right, time to investigate. I'm gonna.
Well, you can't see him yet.
Dang it! I was like, maybe I can.
There's fog of war.
Dang it. What do you recommend for?
You'll want to occupy.
Okay, just occupy.
Yeah, because this is friendly territory that you want to get under control fairly quickly.
Okay.
So you don't want to like loot and occupy because that causes a lot of public order problems.
Oh.
Now you have a choice.
Yes.
You can either keep the building that's already there, which gives you income, which isn't bad. Or if you want to have a little bit more aggressive growth, so build up your cities so that you have more building slots and you get more powerful troops faster.
Okay.
You can break down that building, and after it's broken down next turn, you can replace it with a growth building.
Okay, how would one break down the building?
Okay. So you can... Oh. No. Don't listen to the whispers about what's in the north.
I wasn't reading chat. I was focused. Don't worry, I'm not reading chat right now.
So when you mouse over the Elven Craftsman building, the building you want to get rid of, there will be a little symbol above it, and you just left-click that symbol.
Okay.
In the Tower of Lycian.
Okay, so clicking on that. Tower of Lycian. It has...
Yeah, it has the main structure, which is the top left slot.
Right.
You want to mouse over the one in the top right slot, and there's a little button that'll show up when you hover over it, and you want to click that.
Demolish building. Got it.
There you go.
Got it. Okay,
Great.
cool.
And that is it for your turn, unless you got to level up any more characters.
I don't think so.
Looks like Tyrion is level 3.
Where'd he go?
For order.
I know he's in the building, but I'm like...
Yeah, you just click on the big banner.
As
Yes,
you
I
command.
remember now. Okay. Let's see. Okay,
So for him, the first blue skill might be good at this point because it lets
Okay.
you move across the campaign map faster, so you can
Oh,
get to
yes.
more battles.
I'll take that. Thank you.
And then
I
your
appreciate all
wizard-
your recommendations, like, in advance. Thank you.
No problem. You won't need them for long. Don't worry. And then your wizard will have definitely leveled up by this point.
Yes, she does have a level up feature now.
And for her, I would just go up the spell tree. Just unlock all the different options.
I like it. Nice and simple. Okay. I think I am...
You good?
I think so. Let me see.
All right. Because I've got a city to take.
Excellent. I like how, like, big his chair is.
And yeah, it's truly. I wish I had one of those in real life. It's amazing.
It just hovers and floats around. Or that
Yeah,
it's
the-
carried by a
cool.
bunch of smaller lizards.
No, they float. They're old one tech, so
Oh.
they float across the earth because the Slann believe that they cannot touch the earth because after chaos came and spewed out all over the place, the Slann believe that the earth itself is corrupted. So if they were to ever touch it, it might invite corruption into themselves. So they will not
Oh.
touch the ground under any circumstances.
Man, I love floating around in my magic lazy boy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sounds
Now,
great.
They will float in water. Water's considered okay, but ground, absolutely not. The Slann will never touch grass. Touching grass is forbidden.
Ah, man, so they're like the perfect VTuber then.
Exactly. Yes. they even astral project, which is basically what VTubers do.
Definitely, yes, that's exactly what I do. It's not technology. I'm astral projecting.
Yeah. It's a very impressive mental exercise.
Yes, yes.
All
Oh,
right,
I see
so
these
we're
units
pretty
that
much
you
gonna
gave me.
do- What?
I was suddenly like, oh yes, here are these units.
Oh, I thought you said something else, and I was very confused.
No,
So why don't we have you take the left flank?
you got it.
Because what I'd like is for you to deal with these cavalry.
Okay.
If you can get the skinks on them, and basically all you want to do with the Croxagors is the Croxagors are body blockers.
Okay.
So you want to just try and keep the Croxagors between the skinks and the cavalry. And if the cavalry gets too close, have the Croxagors countercharge them.
Okay.
Even though it'll hurt, but the Croxagors will do okay.
All right, you got it.
They're pretty heavily armored, so even though the Hellstriders are anti-large, they won't do a ton of damage.
Okay, you got it.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's boogie. Let's put some Slanesh delinquents in the ground.
Someone said I think Fantasy Sanguinius is just Karl Franz. Thoughts?
Yeah, I don't think I'd agree with that. There are some good aspects about Karl Franz, but Karl Franz is more of a statesman, someone that has a much more political leaning. There are noble aspects about him, but I don't think I would necessarily call him like a truly noble figure, like I would from what I understand about Sanguinius.
Yeah.
Especially, I mean, trying to find someone with wings in particular is tricky. Because it's pretty rare to see people with wings that are not chaos folk.
The wings are not a requirement. Dude, is it weird that they're not moving? There they go. I was like, wait a second.
Oh yeah, no, they're waiting. Okay, so yeah, countercharge, yeah, perfect. Excellent job. Yep. Oh, but that was beautiful.
Thank you, thank you.
The Skinks got a perfect precursory strike, so they got poison on the Hellstriders to debuff them, and yeah, they're getting absolutely shreked. Amazing.
They're getting shreked? I would have thought that's a good thing.
To be shreked?
Yeah, shreked.
You and I have a very different understanding of
I'm
what
thinking
it is to be
about
shreked.
Shrek the animated character, even though I think you're saying shredded and wrecked at the same time.
You know what? I'm gonna plead the fifth.
Okay, we'll leave it at that then.
I'm just gonna plead the fifth. Okay, yep, this is going super well. Just gonna keep throwing around some healing. Keep everybody nice and healthy. Alright, that group's shattered, so now we just move on to the center engagement.
Oh, shoot. Coming back.
I love Saurus. That made me so happy.
Oh, the little skinks, they just get thrown so far when they get hit by the cavalry.
There we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna fast forward so I can pop
Yeah.
off a couple of last second heals. It's nice when you have healing because you can use the aftermath of a battle to just throw a bunch of goodies around your various troops to get them back to high health.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Let's see. If she likes dragons, why not Zhao Ming or Yuan Bo? Well, I mean, I think she prefers Western dragons.
Well, I mean, I prefer, but I'm an equal opportunity dragon appreciator. I mean,
That's fair.
like I think I prefer Western dragons, but like I don't know, dragons are dragons.
Or really, I mean, I think maybe getting to like know his actual character, Aurelia might like Lewin Lanker a fair bit. Lewin's pretty goated.
Oh yeah, tell me about him.
So Lewin Lanker is the current king of Bretonia, but
Okay.
like despite a lot of the jokes at Bretonia's expense, because poor Bretonia sadly did not get an updated rulebook like a lot of the other fantasy factions did for a long time, because the Bretonians sort of got left behind as Warhammer Fantasy carried onwards, which meant that the Bretonians kind of got a little flanderized because the only time they got lore updates was other people's army books talking about how well they kicked the crap out of the Bretonians.
Oh no.
Which, you know, it's a little sad.
Wait, the Bretonians are they're the French ones, right?
Yeah, they're the Arthurian
Oh
Knights
man,
from
of
French.
course they're taking it out on the French.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, a British company dunking on the French. What a shock. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Let's see. Oh, we already have a trade agreement. Okay. Oh, the only other thing that you should probably do, because you're a high elf, high elves are very, very good at diplomacy in this game.
Okay.
So if you open up your diplomacy menu, which on the bottom right hand of your screen, there's a hand with a scroll in it.
Yes,
And
I
if
see
you
it.
click it, it'll open up all the different factions.
Okay.
What you could do is click on the button that says Quick Deal, and it'll open up like a more simplified one that shows all the different factions that are willing to do like non-aggression or trade agreements or any of that other stuff. Because as you click each of the buttons on the bottom, those are the different types of diplomacy agreements that you can do.
Oh, okay, I see.
And what you'll want to do is any faction that is a high elf, which the high elf factions have the banner that has like the like zigzag pattern on the bottom. So like Tyrannok, Illyrian, Avalon, Safari. Any of the factions that are willing to make a non-aggression and or trade and or military access with you, get it with all of them.
Okay. And I would assume like if it's a positive number, that means
if it's a green number.
Yeah, none of them are green currently. There's some of them are in the yellow.
So in that case, we'll wait for a future turn. They will like you more as you punch more dark elves in the face.
Oh my gosh, I would like them more too. I understand. Okay.
All right, and then I am going to build a outpost inside of Lothern, which will mean that there will be lizardmen defending your city, and they will also, it'll allow you to recruit lizardmen units later.
Okay.
If you want, you can do the same thing, but you have to have at least 2,000 gold, which I don't know if you do.
I do have 2,000 gold.
Then in the bottom right, the big button should say something like Alliance Outpost available or something like that.
It says... Let me just make sure I have this. The big button, it just says... Well, let's see, what is this? Oh, it's research.
Oh, yes.
Sure.
You should definitely pick some research.
We should start that.
Yes, you should start researching some tech.
Okay. Did that. Okay. There.
You shouldn't have a ton of options. You should only have a couple.
Oh, okay, here it is. I have it now. Okay, so it says I have your hexodal. Is that how you say it? How do you say it?
Yes, so hexawaddle.
Hexawaddle, like axolotl. Okay, I wasn't sure.
Actually, it should be heshawaddle technically.
Okay, then
I like
construct
to overpronounce the
outpost.
X. Yep. So that'll put like a little elf district inside of my city. So there will be elves defending my city, and I'll be able to recruit elf units later.
And I'll just say move and not demolish, I assume.
Say what?
I have an option for move or demolish.
Move?
Is that...
Oh yeah, just ignore that. Yeah, exit out of that menu.
Okay, I was like, I don't think I should be demolishing stuff that's not mine.
Yeah, and then you'll want to, if you've selected a tech, that should be pretty much everything, so you should be good to end your turn.
Okay, yep.
All right, but anyway, yeah, so Lewin Lanker he's the king of Bretonnia. He's been around for a good while, because he is a Grail Knight. So he is someone that started off as a normal human, grew up, became a errant knight, which meant as a young man he was given his first lance, rode out to battle, and bloodied it against some enemy like beastmen or undead or greenskins or what have you.
Okay.
And then once he blooded enemy and won a battle, he was acknowledged as a Knight of the Realm, which is when the dukedom that you come from, because the vast majority of knights are noble-born. So a Knight of the Realm is that you will be acknowledged as a defender of the realm that you hail from, which in Lewin's case was his father's realm, because his father was the previous king of Bretonnia.
Oh, okay.
But then, and that's where a lot of knights stop, is that when you become a Knight of the Realm, you will usually be given a land, a title of some sort, and if the realm is ever at risk of being invaded, or there's some great foe, or there's an errantry war or something, then you will be called upon to march out and defend the realm.
Okay.
But that's not enough for them. They don't want to just sit on their laurels and, reap the benefits of being, from a wealthy family. And
okay,
so
I appreciate that.
Knights. And becoming questing knight is a serious deal, because you have to take the oath of the vow of the questing knight, which means that you have to give up all your worldly possessions. You have to forswear your land, your title, and all that stuff, and pass it on to an appropriate secondary hand. And you go out on the Grail quest, which is that you go seeking the Grail, which is essentially the Holy Grail of the Lady of the Lake.
Oh,
and
okay.
There's a lot of really strict rules about it. Like, you're never allowed to sleep under the same roof more than one night. So you always have to be on the move. And they will trade out their lances for big two-handed greatswords, because they're going to be fighting in a lot more unusual circumstances. And they just wander the world, fighting monsters, protecting people, trying to be a good person. Because to earn the favor of the Lady of the Lake, you have to prove yourself worthy of her.
Oh, okay.
And if you do so, eventually, one day, after years of adventuring and suffering and being almost assuredly extremely poor and yada, 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 the Lady of the Lake will confront you. And she will present herself to you, this amazing, ethereal, beautiful goddess, and she will offer the Grail, which is
Ooh.
this chalice. And if you drink from it, one of two things will happen. If you are pure of heart and are a genuinely heroic person, and the lady deems you worthy, you will become a Grail Knight, which means that you have the literal power of a god flowing through your veins.
Nice.
And they become superhumans. Like we're talking like really crazy, intense, powerful superhumans.
Dude, okay.
If you're not, so your heart has darkness within it, or doubt, or fear, or other traits that the lady deems unworthy, it will kill you.
Nice.
So it's a little bit of a...
You're feeling lucky? You're feeling lucky, kid?
Yeah, so Lewin Lanker is basically a big badass who went through the whole thing and became a Grail Knight, but he
Ooh.
was so heroic and so glorious. There's a really cool short story about him, about when he becomes a Grail Knight. And it's about him dealing with the fact that his father was not a very good king. And him having to kind of confront the fact that he disapproves of the fact that his father doesn't care about the peasantry, that his father cares more about money and hiding in his castle and not putting himself at risk to protect the people, and he's not cool with that. But
Okay.
he ends up meeting the Lady of the Lake, and she is so impressed with him and his valor and his genuine kindness that she not only lets him drink from the Grail, but she kisses him on the cheek, which was such a buff
Ooh.
by a god
Oh.
that he bleeds
Oh.
holy light.
Wow.
He doesn't have blood running through his veins. He has pure, radiant, glorious light running through his veins. So if he's ever injured, he immediately regenerates. His body literally pulls itself back together within seconds. And his blood is so sacred that if it gets on like a demon, it burns them and banishes them out of existence.
Okay. He sounds like the guy. He sounds
He's
like the sanguineous of...
He is super cool, and his death during the end times was really tragic. His death was
No,
very
he
sad.
dies. Of course he dies. Oh.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's the end times.
No.
Everybody dies. It's the apocalypse. You know, he's great. He also rides a hippogriff named Biaki, and Biaki is fantastic. Biaki is super cool.
Thank you for informing me. He does sound like the perfect.
I'll send you a short story.
Yes,
it's really,
yes,
really
I'll read
difficult
it.
to get a hold of. So I'll send. It's really good. And it's about him fighting a giant horde of undead, and it's kind of sad because all of his friends died. But it shows what a badass he is, because he really is a badass.
Yes.
Even though Bretonia has structural problems, it has a good king. Even though he's in his... How old is he now? I want to say Lewin is... I think he's in like his late... he's over 100. But he looks like he's in his 30s because...
Good for him.
magic.
Man. I mean, I would probably look that like young and youthful too if I got kissed by a goddess, I guess. Is she a goddess?
Hell yeah.
Basically? Okay, what's our game plan?
All right, so this map gives us a unique advantage because Croxagors and Skinks, if you mouse over them and you look up in do you have it where their little profile shows up on the left when you mouse over them?
All I have is what pops up is that they're missile infantry, confident, and fresh. That's all I get. I don't have anything else.
Okay, so when you click on a Skink unit, in the bottom left, next to where the gift unit button is, there's one that has a question mark and like 3 lines.
Oh,
Click on that
unit
button.
details.
Yeah. So now when you mouse over or click on them, it should show you all of their stats. And
Yes,
should
it does.
And there's also like little keywords at the top.
Mm-hmm.
So the Skinks and the Croxagors have a really unique special rule called aquatic, which means that if they're fighting in water or water features, they get big boy stat buffs.
Nice. So we want them to come to us?
Sort of. So we want to approach right around like here-ish. We want to fight them in the water.
Okay.
And they're gonna come to us because we have ranged attacks. So once we get close enough, they're gonna get mad and start attacking us because you're gonna start throwing javelins at them.
Yeah.
Now, we have 2 big problems on this fight, which are these guys. So there are some really big demons over there. They've got a Keeper of Secrets, and they've got some Fiends.
Okay, I see.
So what I need you to do is to kill the Fiends.
Okay.
And the way you're gonna do that is get in a fight with the Croxers will probably end up needing to fight Demonettes to protect the Skinks. But we want to get the Skinks throwing javelins at the Fiends, because the Fiends are very vulnerable to missile fire.
All right, you got it.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
Let's party! And we do want to try and stay in the water, because the Demonettes will take big penalties for trying to fight us in the water.
Okay.
All right, that's good. And we'll just want to inch up the Skinks closer and closer to try and be like, hey, look at us. The Skinks are bait.
Okay.
I'm actually going to summon a little skink guy back here. Because I have a ghost skink I can call upon.
A ghost skink?
Yeah, he's a little ghost guy. And he's going to try and get Slaanesh all hot and bothered, so they'll come down here and fight us. Alright, and just keep inching up your javelins until they're in range.
Yeah, I'm trying to get them closer while staying simultaneously in the water.
It's okay if you come out of the water. If they start chasing you, just run away.
No, sorry, wrong unit. Yeah, wrong unit. This one. There you go.
Yeah, because we don't want to fight him on that lane because he is a big uphill.
All right. Back up, guys, back up.
And he. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Right, we got their attention now. All right, as soon as they hit that water puddle, the Croxlors can eat them up. It's time to splat some demons.
Okay, and those are my fiends. I'll go get them. Get them, guys. Okay, I've got my guys launching at these fiends.
Perfect. Right,
there may be some demonettes that are trying to flank. I can't tell.
They are for the moment, but I've got a unit over there to deal with them.
Okay.
Oh boy, here comes Big Daddy. Greater demons are very spooky.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. Spooky. Okay, my little skinks, they're out of ammo.
Okay, then throw them into combat against the... Try and flank any demonettes that you can.
Okay.
So if you see if you can kind of like squeeze around them and get behind them.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try. And then... And there.
Cyanaz, what would you say are y'all's most deranged hear me outs for Warhammer Fantasy and 40K?
Oh goodness. Deranged hear me out for 40K. I'm trying to think because I usually I'm like, man, that person's weird. I would never. And that's where it sits for me.
I would say the what is it called? The Norn Queen Emissary. There we go.
No way.
I said deranged hear me out.
I know, but that doesn't mean I was prepared for it. Doesn't mean I was prepared to hear that. Oh gosh. What is my most deranged hear me out for Warhammer 40K?
Either that or maybe like the
Oh.
Neurolictor, because Games Workshop gave them like tights for some reason.
Oh, yes, I remember we talked about that.
Yay, there we go.
Yay! Okay, I gotta...
Demons have been purged.
Let me think. I'm thinking long and hard about this because I know if I say something, my chat's gonna make memes about it, and I'm never gonna hear the end of it. So I have to be smart about what I say here. I feel like I still gotta stick with the human category. I don't think I could see myself going outside human or humanoid.
I mean, Tyranids are, some of them are vaguely human shaped.
Some of them are, but you went for one that is definitely not human shaped.
I mean, it's bipedal angled.
That sounds a lot like coping right there. That sounds...
Listen, it's not anywhere close to the top of my list. This is just someone said deranged. It's like, okay,
Wait.
I'll answer honestly.
Okay, I think if I was... gonna be my wildest one, possibly an orc. I don't have any like specific, but I think which is, you know, it's funny because they're a fungus, so it's not like they got anything, but I think if I had to choose one, it'd be that. Someone said called it. What do you mean? I've never indicated I ever wanted to with an orc.
Man, y'all are so mean.
Someone called it.
Didn't even wait for like. Chat didn't even have time to breathe for that.
I wasn't
That
even
person
looking
had
at
already
chat.
Typed that. Who was that? The Red Scare had already typed that out and was just waiting to hit the enter button.
Oh my gosh. Well, it looks like before he said Gazgul, which I don't know about that. I'm not sure about that one. I think I do have limits.
At your service.
Oh, so another thing you have access to is High Elves. Is that on the bottom right of your screen, there's a button that kind of looks like a little obelisk.
Yeah.
And it's got like a number on the top left.
Let's see. You said left side, right?
Yeah, bottom right side.
Bottom right side.
It looks
Obelisk.
like a little
Oh yes.
obelisk.
Rights.
Yeah, if you click on that, it'll open up your rights menu.
Okay.
And these are like rituals, kind of, that you can perform that
Ooh.
give you buffs for a certain amount of time.
Oh, okay, cool.
The really good ones are the one that gives you a lot of healing and growth, which I think is the Rite of Aisha.
Yes, casualty replenishment rate. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so that one's really good. And there's also one, I think it's the Rite of Vol. I don't remember what you need in order to activate it, but that one is super good because it gives you really powerful magic items.
I need to research more technologies and own a couple more settlements before I can use some of these rights.
Okay, cool. There you go.
Okay. What is the button to rotate the camera again? Now I'm on the opposite side.
It is Q and E.
Q and E together.
No. Q or E.
Oh,
You
I see.
rotate different directions.
Great, cool. I was like trying control and I was like, nope, this isn't working. Got it.
You can also
Servant of the king.
you also should recruit more units.
Yes,
so if you
I
click
just-
on Tyrion's banner, there's a little like plus sign at the bottom.
Okay.
And you're probably gonna want I'm not 100% sure what you have access to.
So what I have access to are spearmen, archers with light armor, and then regular archers.
Do you have access to rangers?
I don't see anything that says rangers, but let me look. No rangers yet.
That's strange. Okay. Then I'd probably get more archers.
Okay.
Just regular ones.
Okay, cool. Got those. How often do you recommend I upgrade buildings? Like, I have an option for militia camp to upgrade.
So I would not upgrade that one because you'll want to get rid of it pretty soon to replace it with something better, but leave it there for
Awesome.
right now.
Oh, and then for the building that I demolished, what did you recommend I put down? This is in...
You want the the homestead.
The homestead.
Because it gives you casualty replenishment and growth.
Got it. Okay, I got it. And then, ooh. I can choose my military advancements now.
Oh, I would upgrade your plaza, though. Your plaza should be able to upgrade.
Okay, I'll
I'll
upgrade my plaza. Okay, my plaza is here.
Science says Girl Knights are kind of the closest thing to Space Marine fantasy. I would agree. Yeah, Space Marines and Girl Knights are very similar. Though one is made by science and one's made by magic, but they're similar concepts.
Science.
Science in strong apostrophes, but yes.
And then I was going to move Tyrion up as far as he can go. I can't get to the next place I plan to conquer. Or is that an ally?
Yes. Actually, move him before you recruit, because when he's in recruitment stance, he can't move.
Too late. I already recruited.
Well, no, you could just left-click the units you recruited, and it'll cancel it.
Oh, cool.
So I would move him to Lothern, and then recruit once you're in Lothern.
Lothern.
Which is your capital.
Oh, back to my capital?
Yeah, because you need to go to the other side of the island.
Okay.
You're gonna want to take those two settlements next.
Okay.
Entering the garrison. I am honored.
Cool, and then now we'll do this. Got it. Okay, I think I got all the stuff for my turn.
Nothing that gamer subs mixed with tequila can't fix. Man,
what?
That's a day.
I hope you're putting in caffeine-free gamer subs. Oh my gosh. Don't mix that. Because it's a lot of caffeine in gamer subs.
What kind of Acer would Aurelia be if she didn't say where she'd be from? I mean, I feel pretty strongly she'd be probably Caledonian.
What does that mean?
She's got that no, I mean, she looks like a Caledor elf. She's got that, like, the badass golden Drake armor. Plus,
You just called me an elf. You called me an elf.
You look like an elf, you
Look.
talk like an elf, you
No,
walk
wait,
like an
what do you
elf,
mean I talk like an
you
elf?
smell like an elf. I mean,
I'm concerned
know what
about
else to
that
tell you.
last one. I'm not sure
I
how
don't know
you
what to
would
tell you.
know that particular detail.
plus, pretty sure you admitted to being an elf on Twitter. I have
No,
proof.
oh my gosh. My
So,
chat
I
put you
mean,
up to this.
I feel like I automatically win.
Mm. No, I didn't. Technically, it says half elf.
Well, I mean, that's even more heretical.
It's not my
Those
fault
aren't
if it
supposed
was
to be
the
a
case,
thing.
but it's not. It's not true. Okay. All right, we're gonna go after that guy.
All right, we can launch. If you could reach it, go ahead and launch an
I
attack.
can't. It'll be next turn. I get close, but not close enough.
Okay, that's fine. This will be interesting because he's gonna have a. Wait, where are you going? Oh no, you're going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way.
Wait, I thought I would. Well,
Wait, are you at war with Caledor? No, you're not.
I can
So
be.
you could be, but you. Should,
I'll go
I
back
mean,
the other way.
Well,
Oops.
actually, I mean, you know what? You're already there. Let's just go. Yeah, let's just go fight Caledor. It's fine.
I can't
don't
fight him
declare-
yet. I thought I was
fine.
coming back around to go through the other side.
No, you have a crossing point right here.
Sorry, point again.
It's like a little ping on your. It looks like a little eyeball. You can click on it. It'll zoom you to where I'm pointing at. You'll see it on like the right hand side of your screen. Or
I
zoom
like
out,
see it
and you'll
flash,
see it.
but then I can't like. Oh. Oh, there. Oh, we were supposed to go south. Oh, that's well.
Well, I mean east, but yeah.
Oh well. Oh yeah. I guess my map is oriented,
Oh, your
not.
map's rotated. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's fine. It's fine. We can go to war with Caledor. That's fine.
Great. I'll just cause
We'll
problems.
just hope those dark elves behave themselves and don't attack you in the back while we're busy.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, I would go ahead and break down the militia camp in your capital,
Okay.
and we're gonna replace that with a garrison structure to make Lothern able to defend itself better.
Great. I like that.
Oh, thank you. That is a handy button. Yeah, so if you hit home on your keyboard, it'll reset your camera angle and everything.
Oh. Oh, that is helpful.
And of course you can zoom in and out and all that.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, I'm good when you're good.
Yes, I'm ending my...
Make sure you are keeping your tech tree moving once you've gotten a new tech.
Yes. Yeah, I think it needs another couple turns.
Are we playing with mods or vanilla? Vanilla for right now. We might do mods in the future one day,
Yeah.
possibly.
That's a whole lot of other turns going on. If I'm interpreting that correctly.
Yeah, that's the AI doing its stuff.
All right. Are you ready? We're gonna attack my allies.
Yeah, so this will be a little spicy because he is in a big city, so he's got like walls and stuff. But
yes.
you have a phoenix, so we have options.
Fantastic.
Tyrion, heir of an area.
Should I do anything else before I attack?
Nope, you're good to go if you want to just declare war on him.
Let's do it. I'm declaring war.
Go ahead, and you can drag me into it.
Okay. Yes.
Ridiculous.
Right, and then you just right-click on the city or the banner above it, and we will attempt to capture Val's Anvil, which will be a fight.
Attack.
I feel a little
So-
bad because it was an accident, but you know, it's fine.
It's fine. It's their last settlement, so they're about to die anyway.
Auto resolve is a valiant defeat. Oh gosh. Okay.
Yeah, it's because it's a larger city. So you have two options, mainly.
Yes.
You can either build siege equipment
Mhm.
so that you are so that our troops are able to get like on the walls relatively easily. I would probably recommend building one siege tower.
Okay. So one, and then what do you recommend the battering rams, or is it kind of like? Eh?
Nah, I don't. We're not gonna need the battering ram.
Okay, so just the one siege tower.
Yeah, I would build one siege tower, and then you're gonna click on continue siege, not fight battle, because the siege tower needs a turn to build.
Continue
I
siege.
lust for battle.
And then that's it. Other than over in Lothern with that empty slot, I would
There
build
is
the
glory
garrison
to be
building,
won.
Okay.
which is the it's the yellow one. So
Yellow.
it's the stone walls. Oh wait,
Uh,
you can't build stone walls.
No,
Yeah.
I only have city tunnels as an option.
Dang it! I thought that was a level 2 building, but it's not. Okay, in that case, let's see. Is there any other buildings that will level up a lot, or are the rest of them 1, 2, 3 buildings? Could you build a grove? It's a red building.
Yes, I can build a grove.
Okay, let's build a grove then.
And then can I recruit while I'm in the middle of a siege?
No, you cannot.
Okay.
All you can do is siege.
Okay.
Well, while that's going on, I'm going to murder some more demons, and this will wipe out the Slanesh faction that is annoying me, and then I can turn my attention to dealing with Norskins.
Woo. I need more caffeine in me.
So, for the Dawn of War 1 campaign,
Mhm.
does it let you play any of the other factions, or is it just the Blood Ravens?
No, for the
first
campaign, at least for the first playthrough, it's just Blood Ravens.
Okay.
As far as I'm aware,
Yeah, I think that's right. I think it's not until Dark Crusade that it opens up to where you can play, like, everybody.
okay.
All right, so pretty similar situation to last time.
Oh, yeah.
Except for you're just gonna have even more skinks.
Yay! Okay. Where are they? Oh, they're back there. Okay, got it.
And I essentially am just gonna make a really big line and march forward to just kill anything that gets in my way.
Okay.
Your goal will be to keep an eye on those cavalry and try and kill them.
Okay.
And yep, all right, you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. The last minute adjustments.
Okay. Big time.
Let's do it.
All right.
Oh man, I want to get up this hill.
It's a little bit of a slog.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna suck up all that magic. Give it here. All right, great job. And now you can have the skinks just kind of like make a wall facing this way so that they can just start throwing javelins into all those spears. And they will evaporate them off the face of the earth.
I was gonna have, well, no, they got spears. Never mind.
Watch it. Look how much damage this is gonna do. I love skinks. They're so adorable.
Yeah, they are pretty funny. I do like these little guys.
Oh yeah, those guys are just getting deleted. Alright, and then we just move down the line, killing everybody. The only thing you'll want to watch out for with like a lot of range units like that is that if they all stand on top of each other, they will block each other's range. So every once in a while, you'll kind of want to like grab all of them and like right-click drag so that they kind of spread out a little bit.
You got it. Okay.
Victory!
Nice.
Alright, so that is the end of the demons for now. Just gonna hit fast forward so I can pop off some heals. More heals.
Oh yeah, the skinks are really fast. I'm just watching them move and they're like, dang, they're booking it.
Indeed they are, well, especially Slash. Those boys can haul ass. Suppose it helps when you like can't feel pain or whatever.
Right?
Can a Scarvet solo a demon like that in lore? It would be a fight. You you know, a borderline Herald of Slanesh versus a Scar Veteran, it'd be a struggle, but he'd have a pretty good chance. I mean, lizardmen are very scary. They're kind of like genetically engineered to kick the crap out of people. So that is their main design focus. All right. Keepers of Bliss are dead. Hell yeah.
Sunfang hungers.
Oh, I also should have said this earlier. On your characters, when you left click on them, your Tyrion and your wizard, there's a big magnifying glass in the very bottom left that shows up.
Yeah, I see it.
And if you left click on that, it'll bring up their character detail panel.
Shoot, I have items I could put on there.
Yeah, so there are items you can equip to improve them. So you'll want to kind of like check out what items you have and equip the ones you think are best suited. So like if it's items that increase like combat damage or like melee attack, melee defense, armor, speed, stuff like that, you'll probably want to put those on Tyrion first. And then you can only have one of each item type, which there are 5 types. Arcane items can only go on wizards, so Tyrion can't have an arcane item because he's not a wizard.
Okay,
but
got
your
it.
mage can.
Okay.
And the 2 of them show up in the very top left. So along the top left of the screen will be all of your characters.
Okay, yeah, I see them.
And basically, you'll just want to try and make sure as many items as possible are equipped.
Okay.
And the same thing for ancillaries, which in the top right, you can see you have the magic items button, and then the ancillaries button is kind of like, they're like attendants or banners or other stuff like that. Laura question, are the handprints on Lord Mazdamundi's belly skink handprints? Yes. Yeah, all of the like war paint and stuff on all of the Slann, including Lord Mazdamundi, is there from the skinks.
I lust for battle.
What was that?
Sorry, that was my cup. I'm having some gamer subs, and I popped the little seal on my cup.
Oh, it was a very satisfying sound.
Yeah, it's like boonk.
She's opening a potion over there.
Mm-hmm. Magic of gamer subs. I'm just having the caffeine free though. It's a little too late to have 150 milligrams of caffeine. I'd be up all night.
Yeah, that's a fair chunk of caffeine.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, you got everything?
Yes, I think I have everything.
Cool beans. In turn.
There is glory to be won.
I wonder if I should order pizza for dinner. What's your go-to meals, Aurelia?
Go-to meals? I really like spaghetti with meat sauce because like I use ground up hamburger. I like that. Okay. Let's see, what else do I like to make really fast?
I need someone to make a meme of Aurelia with like the little like super stereotypical like Italian mustache for the spaghetti. Yeah, spaghetti.
And I love burgers. I'm a steak and potatoes girly. I love the meat.
I love the meat. Immense respect for that. Nothing but man, there's a family-owned burger joint I just discovered. That's not far from where I live, and like they've been there forever. Their burgers are terrifyingly cooked.
Oh man,
I can't have them super often because like I'll die. But every once in a while, like they make them like it's just a little hole in the wall joint. It's not like a chain or anything. It's just a little family-owned business, and it is wild how good their food is. Dude,
that's so cool. I went on a trip one time with my dad. It was It was out of town, and the city we visited, part of our trip every day, this is part of my dad's plan, we went to a different burger joint every night, and it was amazing. And it was like local places, but like we're so into like burgers and steak and meat that we didn't care.
That's so awesome. So I feel like so Aurelia is just a full-on carnivore. Got it.
Yeah. I like garlic bread.
Garlic bread is kind of amazing. Like I don't think anyone reasonably can fault you for that. Like Texas, I love Texas toast. It's literally just garlic bread on toasted bread. That's all it is.
Yes. Oh, so good.
I believe you are under attack.
Yes, I am. I was finishing the burger in the food conversation. It's critical.
So yeah, you can just accept this. They're coming out to meet us. I think they might have us a little outnumbered, but you have better quality troops.
I am ready to fight.
So let's go kick some ass.
Let's do it. I will say, they give me a lot of grief over it, but I really like the style of the High Elves' armor. Their armor is just so cool to look at. I can't get over it.
The glittering host, they're gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. And I like the feather motifs. It's cool.
Yeah, they look really good. I was, when the old world has been kind of going, I'm not as big of a fan of like a lot of the nostalgia minis, which a lot of first edition old world has been about kind of like re-releasing nostalgia bait to just let anybody that didn't get the chance to buy those minis in the past get them now. Mm-hmm. But the High Elf range has held up really well. Like, the High Elf range is still so gorgeous.
I want to get some, but my chat's gonna make fun of me. They're gonna be like, Aurelia, that's suspicious. Oh, let me give you your units.
Well, see, that's when you just tell them that you're getting it for them. That way they have, because you're not an Eldar, so they can have a fantasy outlet.
You're right.
For their silly conspiracy theories that are clearly not true.
Yeah, silly conspiracy theories.
Despite all physical evidence to the contrary.
Absolutely.
For duty.
Okay, so we definitely cannot see their units yet.
You know, we won't be able to until the battle starts. Because they're attacking you.
Right. So I was going to layer my guys like...
I don't know why you're so suspicious, chat. I don't know what you're suggesting.
What are they suggesting?
I don't know. They're being so suspicious about you totally definitely not being an Eldar.
Yeah, they can be paranoid all they want. I've tried my best, you know, it's just not gonna change. I think we have this conversation like every stream. I think every stream we have this same conversations. I think they just like to needle me.
You know, I could believe it. A chat harassing their streamer? No.
Orders received.
Oh, the other day it was really funny. I think someone like tagged me in a comment or something, and one of my mods was like, "Hey, don't tag the VTuber," and it was really fun. I was like, "Wait a second, hang on, guys. I'm not just the VTuber." We had a good laugh about that.
I have a name. Silence, VTuber.
Okay, we'll add her.
You can go whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I'm adding. Okay. Well, this is gonna be interesting. So, do you recommend we start it and then like assess and then we just go?
Yeah, we start it and then we will. So when the AI is attacking, it's gonna be more aggressive. So if you're attacking the AI on the campaign map, its default mentality, so to speak, is that it's gonna wait for you to come to it, unless it has you like really outnumbered or it thinks it might win, in which case it might be aggressive.
Okay.
But when the AI attacks you, it will always come to you. So for us, it's gonna be better to kind of find like either a high ground or a really nice defensive position to kind of hole up on. And let them come to us.
Okay, I can only see, like, the only thing I can see going for us is that we have slight high ground, slight. I don't really see anything else that's incredibly defensive.
So what we could do if you want, is
Okay.
that so we do have the option if we could just meet them in the open field. We have a unit of cavalry and they don't, so the Silverhelms will be able to kind of just run over a bunch of
Wait,
people.
how do you know they don't? Is it just from experience?
So going into the battle, it shows all of the enemy troops on the right-hand side when you're loading into the battle screen.
Oh, I wasn't looking at that. Okay.
No, it's all good. The other option we have, if you want to be better, if you want to be like super safe, is we could deploy over here, and then we could march forward and basically make a bit of a box with this mountain guarding our left flank, so that we don't even have to worry about being surrounded from that angle.
I think I prefer that method.
And they would have to approach us like this, so they would be coming big time uphill.
Yeah, I like that best.
Sure. So we will want to deploy as far to the left as we possibly can.
Okay. Let me just get my guys.
Without fail.
Okay, move all of my 50 million archer units over here.
Yeah, remember, you can just select them all at once and then just all left click and just drag them all over.
That's true. I'm just paranoid because I distinctly remember fiddling with this when I played in October, and I would select a bunch of them and then they would all have problems.
Oh.
I know you're teaching me hotkeys, but I'm like, oh gosh,
Yeah, no,
it was
you're
a
good.
nightmare.
And a lot of that was a bug that has been fixed.
Oh, good. It's been fixed since October.
Oh yeah, this game gets new bugs and fixes for those bugs on a very regular basis. Because we're always getting new goodies, which is nice, but it also means things are always breaking.
Okay, that's fair. Okay,
And
I
then
think
as soon as the battle starts, you'll just want to maneuver to having that mountain guarding your left flank.
Okay. Do you recommend? So just how do you draw on the map? I would love to know that little.
So
Oh,
in
this-
the top left, there's a little paintbrush, and if you mouse over it says Telestration.
Ooh. Got
Yep,
it.
just like
Cool. Okay, so I have so much power now. Excellent.
Yeah, you can draw whatever you want. Whatever
I
your
will
heart's
not fall to
desire.
chaos. I will not fall to chaos. I will not be tempted.
Really is not accepting my dark deal. That's
No.
a shame.
So because this is such a narrow area here,
Huh?
is it better to, because I've got my spearmen. I don't want to go all, no, I don't want to go all the way down here because we want the choke point here, right?
Yeah, so what I would probably do is have like one spearman here, and one spearman here.
Okay, and oh,
Yeah,
I see it
and
now with the
you
trees.
You might need
Got
to
it.
narrow the formation a little bit so that they
I
fit,
was thinking
but
that.
that's okay.
Okay, yeah, okay, that's doable. Got it. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Okay.
And while you're doing that, wow, there are quite a few of them though. While you're doing that, I'm gonna go harass.
You go do that.
We will obey.
I'm gonna go be Aurelia's chat. I'm gonna go harass the elf.
Spearmen. It will be done. For order.
There we go.
Dodge, Phoenix, dodge!
Archers.
I don't think I grabbed all of them. Where's mine?
Lothar and Seagard. We will obey. Setting forth.
And when you feel
Okay.
that you are in position, let me know and I will fall back.
Okay. They're taking a moment.
Servant of light. Tireless.
Okay. Oh.
Apace. Assyrian guides us. Weapons
Okay,
ready.
this is what I want to do. Ooh,
Lothar and Seagard.
there we go. That's what I want. Okay, I
Alright,
think
they're-
I'm
they're
thereabouts
coming.
set up.
Alright. So this spearman unit, if they're having a little trouble squeezing in, I would have them just move around the back and guard the flank approach.
Oh, I didn't even see that they were all squished like that. Okay, I'll move them back here.
All right, but the enemy is coming.
All right, I see him.
And when the enemy archers get in range, you will want to focus your archers on their archers.
Okay.
But when you click on your archers, there's a button along the bottom that looks like a shield.
Yes, I see it.
Or you could just hit H for the hotkey. And that
Okay.
activates guard stance. You want to turn on guard stance on all of your archers. Because that means that if the enemy goes out of range, they won't try to chase them.
Got it.
They'll
All right.
just stay where they are and keep firing.
Okay. I've set it to that. Okay, so where are their archers?
I am keeping them relatively busy for the moment.
Okay, thanks. Appreciate that.
Yep, and now you can just throw Tyrion in, and your wizard can start.
Oh,
using
that's right.
magic.
Tyrion is in here, in that mess somewhere. Get in there, bro. All right, man.
Arrows hurt.
No, 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 no. Don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move. I lied. I lied when I told you to do that. I meant do this.
Do what I mean, not what I
Yes,
say.
yes, yes.
Asia Mage. The winds rise.
It shall be done. Seek cover. Shield yourselves. For off one.
Awaiting orders.
All right, I'm gonna bring the Phoenix in so I can drop some hot fire on these lads.
Sounds good. Yeah, this is rough. There's a lot of guys here.
Yeah, don't worry. There's about to not be.
Great. I'm down for that. Oh, what is that? What did just got me?
Ulfwan Mage.
Yeah, so the Phoenix can like basically beat its wings really hard and drop like a big old fireball on them.
Nice.
Ulfwan Mage.
Plus Tyrion is just cleaving people.
Oh, good. I just let him do his thing, and I'm like, as long as he's not sleeping, we're good.
The winds are rising. Lothern Seaguard. Sinath. Orders received.
Ulfwan Mage. Everyone, bend to my will.
Are they still there? Yeah, they're still there. Okay.
Lothern Seaguard. Oriole.
The winds rise again.
All right, doing good, doing good.
All right, yeah, we're...
Spearmen.
Acknowledged. We advance.
All right, and with that, yeah, and then you just want to go for the surround or chase off
So-
units that are fleeing. You're doing great.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I was about to go flank, and then I was like, oh, well, they're gonna come after me again. You go get them.
Of one.
High Mage. Winds of magic rise.
Actually, you go
For the
through.
king. The winds are ours. Orders received. Death to all. Understood. We have for the king. They tremble before our power. Look out! Enemy spells. An enemy wizard is Lothern Seaguard. Yes.
You've got some archers in range of your archers. If you want to
Oh,
focus,
but right there on the right.
focus
I
some
see
fire
him.
on them.
Yeah, absolutely, I'll do that.
Alariel.
Oh no, you go here actually, buddy. You do that. There you go. I like you there better.
Enemy Lothern Seaguard.
I have you going to them.
Ancestors. Oriole. The enemy is casting spells.
You might want to tell one of your archer units to move a little to the side
Oh,
because they're kind
I-
of standing on top of each
I
other.
swear on my life, I moved one of them over.
Oh, you probably did, but because it's such like a narrow choke point, they're gonna be a little
Okay,
finicky.
because I did move them, and I was like, okay, and I specifically set them in a spot, and
Yeah, it's just because it's a narrow space.
got it. Okay, I was like, what? It did that thing. Where did those archers go? Are they dead? No, they're retreating. I see. Okay.
For duty! Kill them!
Archers!
All right, now if you can, I would tell Tyrion to go after their general.
You got it. Where is
He
there?
will.
Get him.
No
He will put her in the
mercy!
trash can.
Great.
Spearmen! Without question!
Ulfwan Mage! Without fail! We go! Setting forth! March! As you say! For order! Serve the king! Nakoi!
There's army losses. All right, now this one, because they were attacking you, will want to run down as many survivors as.
Okay. Well, let's do it.
We go!
But we can turn on like fast forward.
All right.
Cower before the glittering host!
Do you want fast forward? Or do you want super fast forward?
I would do super fast.
Super fast forward. You got it.
But good job. That's victory. I'm just gonna kill as many of these archers as I can, so that if we do have to lay siege to them, they won't have archers in the siege, which will make our life a lot easier. And those silver helms have almost like 400 kills. That is wild. That's a lot of dead elves. There we go. Looking good. Looking good. All right, I think you can end whenever you want, because I don't
Okay.
think we're gonna catch anybody else.
Nice. We made it happen. We made it happen.
Yeah, man, look at those kill numbers. That is
Ooh.
a pretty solid massacre. Yeah, we lost less than 200 in return. That's great.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely not a Pyrrhic victory. That is 100%.
Yeah, Total War's determination of what is a Pyrrhic victory is a little funky, especially because like it depends on like it calculates things like how much ammo you've used and a bunch of other random things that really shouldn't
Oh,
matter.
interesting. I'd still called it a Pyrrhic victory. Okay, then.
Yeah. Now, if it'll allow you to occupy the city, that's great, and you should.
It says execute captives, take on warriors, ransom captives. What should I pick?
You will want to take on warriors, so bring the captives into your army so that you will get lots of heals.
Got it. Sweet. Awesome.
Far beneath an archmage.
Okay.
All right, and now we should be ready to attack Vol's Anvil.
Nice. Okay, I need to run to the restroom really fast. Is that
Sure,
okay?
take your time.
Okay. All right. You.
I'll ramble at chat for a bit.
Yes.
Hello, chat. How are y'all doing? Why are we attacking Kaldor when we haven't murdered the Jushi yet? There may have been a slight direction choice. With Aurelia went one way when I thought she was going to go another way, and it's like, well, we're already over here, so I might as well just take Vol's Anvil. I mean, plus it's their last settlement, might as well grab it. If y'all have any lore questions, feel free to throw them in the chat. I'm happy to do those. Oh, I should have told. I really should have run an ad while she was going to the bathroom, but oh well. She zigged instead of zagged. Yes, that's a fair way to put it. I missed the day stream. What was the special news? There was no day stream. Oh, I was gonna have a day stream, but I had to cancel it because my father works over at a children's hospital, and they were trying to test out some equipment that's been causing them some issues. So I went to help them do with that. So I did some. I was a guinea pig to make sure that their equipment was working so that it can help kids in the future. So I was a busy. Random fun lizardman fact. A couple. Let's see. What a couple of classic fun ones off the top of the head is that so the lizardmen are made up of 4 subcategories. You have the Slan, which are the immortal ancient toadmen that the only way they can die is by being killed, and even then, to the Slan, dying is more of like a suggestion. It is something that plebs do. As rather infamously, when a Slan dies, many times they become what's known as a relic priest, which is that their spirit just looks at death and is like, nah, no thank you. And their soul will basically just float next to their body, and they can still like cast magic and do stuff. So like Lord Croak is a dead Slan who's really famous character within the setting. And he's not undead. A lot of people think he's undead. He's not. Like his body is just dead. Just dead. But his spirit was like, I don't need a body. Dying's for losers. I'm just gonna hang out here and nuke people with big spells.
Who are we nuking?
We're talking about Lord Croak, the nuke master who
Oh,
died, but then decided
yeah.
that dying was for losers and just didn't.
We talked about him. My chat and I talked about him a little bit one time.
He's great. I love Lord Croak, even though his name is absolutely god awful.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Aurelia.
But yeah, so if you're ready to take Val's Anvil, we can assault
Yes.
it now.
Sunshine hungers.
If it's a like really easy, decisive victory, you can just auto-resolve it if you want. Or if you want to get more practice, you can always manual fight it.
I feel pretty confident in the practice. I feel much better now. And I like talking out the strategy with someone like real time. So, I think I feel good just having it auto resolve. It says decisive victory, casualties low.
Yeah, and when you mouse over the auto-resolve, if any of your units are flashing red, that means that if you auto-resolve it, they will die. So if nobody is flashing red, then go ahead and do it.
Yeah, no one is.
Great.
I am ready.
Yeah,
to
auto-resolving,
fight.
of course, it's faster and convenient. Most of the time, like 9 times out of 10, the bad thing about auto-resolve is you will almost always take more casualties than you would have.
Right.
So it can be a little bit of like a devilish temptress. In that you're like, oh, I'll just auto-resolve. Oh, well, I'll just auto-resolve. And then all of a sudden you're in like an important battle where you need all of your troops, but you've taken a bunch of casualties because you auto-resolve too many times.
Right. Okay.
So it's one of those things you gotta watch out for.
You said occupy, right?
Yes,
Okay.
you do want this city. This is an
This place
important
is
one
ours.
for you.
Wow, I basically put up the same exact city. The animation goes down, comes back up, same city.
Yeah, once upon a time, back in Warhammer 1, they did like a cool thing where depending on what faction captured the city, it would change what it looked like. But then they quickly started to realize that was going to become a problem really fast because they'd have to do it for every single race in the game, and they just stopped doing it.
Understandable. I get it. Okay.
Protector of the Everqueen. Servant of the King.
Okay, so you're doing that. And now that you've captured Val's Anvil, I would probably demolish the Elven Craftsman building and get a growth building there instead. That way you can start to build up quickly.
Okay.
ready to serve.
And then if you can like recruit some more spearmen or some more archers or a mix, that would probably be good.
Yeah, that was my next plan. I gotta level up my.
We can
people.
try and get your army to a 20 stack as soon as possible. Are we gonna do a Greases co-op when the tech issue is fixed? Yeah, we will do a Emmerich Greases one like we originally planned once I yell at CA to fix their ding dang game.
You keep saying you're gonna yell at them. Just ask them nicely.
No, yeah, you have to yell when dealing with the Brits. It's the only language they understand.
They don't take kindly to Americans yelling. At least that's my assumption.
It gets a fire under their butt. But I mean, I always yell very politely and quietly. It's not really yelling.
Can you fix this for me, please?
It's not what the layman would probably describe as yelling, but to me, it feels like yelling. The Lord Crow can still communicate? Kinda, sorta. Not really. He can't talk, but he can possess certain kinds of people and give them, like, little visions. But how active he exactly is always left a bit nebulous. Because GW doesn't like giving super nitty-gritty details about their own setting for some reason. Alright, then as soon as you're done, next turn.
Okay. 1 second. Oh. It says I have an option to upgrade my elf outpost. Should I do that in your area?
If you do, it will allow you to get better tier lizardman allied units.
Okay. I don't mind
So
that.
you don't have to, but it'll be good for you in the long run.
Okay, I did it. Alright.
At least we'll have Noblar Flingers by then. Well, hopefully it won't take CA that long to fix it, but yeah. Yeah, there's supposed to be a patch coming up pretty soon. It's going to be adding some more free units to the game, which will be nice. And also fixing some more issues.
One of my chatters said to get to get a British person's attention, you can yell or throw tea in a harbor.
That I feel like one of those is a little bit more extreme and cruel than the other.
Maybe.
I don't really care though if you throw like American tea in the harbor. I feel like it's got to be something they actually would genuinely care about. I don't think they care about our tea these days.
Well, you know, it was their tea in the beginning, so you know, let's just get more.
True. I don't want to go to a harbor. I don't live near the ocean, and I'm very glad about that. I'm gonna get these fat boys out of my territory. Oh, I'll get my garrison for this. Okay, this will be a massacre. Should have auto-resolved it. Well, too late. What would be an epic pub crawl set in Warhammer Fantasy? The Street of 1,000 Taverns in Altdorf, which is the capital city of the Empire.
There's the street of 1,000 taverns.
Yeah, it doesn't actually have 1,000 taverns, but it does have a lot of taverns.
that just sounds like colleges that.
Yeah, basically. I mean, there are universities near that part of Altdorf.
Of course there are. I wonder where they go on the weekends.
You got the University of Altdorf. You got the Engineers School. You got the Colleges of Magic. There's plenty of young people looking to get inebriated to escape the extreme stress of finals and other examinations they haven't studied for.
Yeah.
Just like in real life. All right, so for this one, let's have you practice your little, like, give a big command order to just run forward and smash things. So
okay.
I'm going to put you in charge of the Saurus this time. Now, what you're going to want to do with them is with their base formation.
Okay.
Oops, I forgot a group of them. There we go. What you want to do is we want to
Oh,
mix.
why'd you
their
give me
strengths
so
and weaknesses.
many? Why did you give me so many?
But you're only gonna have to do one click. It's gonna be very simple.
I was like, oh, okay, he gave me like 3 units, and then suddenly my whole bar lit up, and I'm like, oh my gosh, why are there so many?
So what we want to do is we want to organize the units so that they cover each other's strengths, because some of them are Spearsaurus and some of them are regular Saurus.
Oh.
'Cause when you mouse over the Spearsaurus, you'll notice that on the line that says weapon strength, they have a little symbol that looks like a big guy with a sword pointing at him.
Yes. Wait.
And that means they have anti-large, which means that if they're going up against a large target, like these big fat ogres over here, they get bonus damage.
Okay.
So, but what we want to do is kind of intermix the units so that one part of the army isn't weaker. So what you can do is down on the bar where all the units are, you can left click and drag their pictures around so it changes the unit order. And you'll want to mix it. So have like a spear unit, then a sword unit, then maybe a skink unit, then a spear unit, then a sword unit, then a spear unit, then a sword unit, then a spear unit, then a sword unit.
Okay, I think warrior spears. Let me got. Okay. Okay.
Oh, here, I'll actually take the temple guard one. 'Cause I need them to bodyguard Mazmundi.
Yeah, take whatever
And
you want.
You really want it so those 6 Saurus units are intermixed. So sword, spear, sword, spear, sword, spear. And then the 2 skinks, once you've got those 6, just click and drag them into a big fat line facing across from the ogres.
Okay.
And because of the formation you've set them up in, they will deploy in the order that you've set up. So they'll be intermixed instead of being like all the spears on one side and all the swords on the other.
Oh, okay.
But you can just grab all of them at once. So just left click like the leftmost unit, and then shift right click the rightmost unit, and then right click and drag on the deployment to just make them a big old line.
Okay. Got it. Okay. And then
Basic Crate Assembly working on a Warhammer Total War 40,000. That is a very popular rumor at the moment. It is unconfirmed. Yeah, so like that, but we want them as wide as possible.
As wide as possible, you got it.
Yeah. So you want to right click and drag. There
Okay, that's as wide as I can get them.
Great. And then with those 2 red-crested skinks,
Yes.
so they have poisoned attacks, which is great. When you mouse over them, you can see under where it says melee attack, there's a little like poison droplet symbol.
Yes, I can.
So the nice thing about poison is that it debuffs. So we want them reinforcing those Saurus. So you want to put one of them right behind this group, and then another one right behind this group. So they're kind of like spread out a bit.
Got it. Okay.
And then you're going to take and then that Saurus character, you're just going to put right smack at the middle at the very front.
Okay.
And then all you got to do is put all of the units that you have available into one control group. And you're going to lock that control group. And then when the battle starts, you are going to select the entire group. So hit like the 1 key. And just right click on like that ogre unit, and that's it. That you are done.
So just right click
it's
on.
that easy.
Got it. Okay. How do I? So I have one that's left in a control group by itself. How do I remove it from?
Hit G and it'll remove it, and then reselect all of them and hit G and it'll put them all back together.
Got it. Cool. Great.
All right.
I think we can make this work.
I believe in you.
All right.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
So you just give them the 1 click, and then they'll just run forward. And you don't have to do anything else. You can just sit back and relax. Though I would not actually do that. I would pay attention just in case.
Yeah, I'm paying attention.
So you can see how they're kind of angling a little bit to the right.
Yeah.
I would reselect the entire group and tell them to aim at like this unit so they go more straight on.
Yeah, okay. I readjusted them.
Perfect. Oop. Here I am saying.
Yeah, there is
stuff
that
about
big.
paying attention, and I wasn't paying attention. There we go.
just a big blob.
Alright, and then just as units are winning battles, you just kind of want to like left click and drag to grab them or grab individual units and just keep them attacking fresh targets.
Yep. Oh, this guy should be doing a thing.
Oh good, our reinforcements are here, so now we've got a way bigger army, but this fight's pretty much over.
Yeah.
These ogres are being stubborn.
I mean, that's just a character trait I would probably normally assign to ogres.
Yeah, they are a little bullheaded. They are literally a big race of bullies that are used to getting what they want because they're bigger, stronger, fatter than everybody else. If you're not fat, an ogre will not respect you.
Oh. Well.
Because you're just a slim. And anyone who's a slim clearly isn't doing well in life because they just apparently can't afford to or
eat all the food.
Or have the strength to get all the grub they need.
Need? How much is it needed?
How much is it? What, like fat?
Yeah, how much fat do you really need though?
If you do not have, so ogres have a slightly different build than humans do.
Right, I figured that.
For us, most of our organs are like spread out through our torso, right?
Uh-huh.
For ogres, all of their organs are in their gut.
Oh, so the more food you eat, the more protection for your organs.
Yeah, so they like to have really big fat bellies because it's a sign of status, but it's also a protection thing. Not only does it keep them warm because they live in a really nasty cold environment, the Mountains of Morn.
Oh yeah, that's kind of cool though.
Having lots of that blubber and fat keeps all of their guts and their other stuff safe. Especially when they're dealing with things like just like regular human swords and things like that, which aren't even going to be able to get through that big old layer of lard that's protecting all their goodies.
Oh yeah, that's kind of cool though. I didn't know that little bit of lore.
Oh, they're fun. Like ogres, they also have a longer intestinal tract than humans do because they have several like additional stomachs that break down different kinds of materials.
Man,
because ogres can eat rocks, they can eat metal.
What?
The fire bellies go through a religious practice that builds them up to the point where they can drink lava without dying.
Incredible.
But it requires a lot of practice, though amusingly enough, you would think it'd be all about like, oh, they just eat really hot things, but it's a mix of they eat really hot things and really spicy things. So they build up such an intense spice tolerance that they can drink lava without dying.
I'm
which
impressed.
is how you become a priest of the
Champion of the
fire
Battlefield.
mouth, which is the biggest volcano in the Mountains of Horn.
What orders?
That's cool.
Oh, thank you, Time Restraint. Yeah, when I dressed up as Grease's Goldtooth for Valentine's Day like 2 or 3 years ago.
For Valentine's Day?
Yes, because what is more romantic than the ogre who has everything, right? He's the ultimate sugar daddy.
One
something. I
person
don't know.
could say that. You could say that. That is a thing you can say.
I don't know what it is about Aurelia's tone that doesn't sound like extreme approval, but there's something.
I like sanguineous body types, personally.
But Greasus is such a Chad that he taught the ogres how to appreciate gold as a resource. Before Greasus, ogres thought gold had no value because it was soft. It's like a soft metal. It doesn't taste good. They can't eat it very well. It's not satisfying or good for them, so they thought gold was useless. And Greasus was the one who came about and said, no, we can use this to exchange for goods and services. And the ogres went, oh.
Hey, look, he's leading them in the right direction. Respect for that.
Yeah, Greasus is super funny. Greasus is so rich, he's so wealthy, that he refuses to walk. Because he thinks walking is for the poor. So he has
Wow.
a bunch of Noblars, which are these small little hill goblins. They carry him, which he weighs thousands of pounds. So many of them die in the process, and new ones just constantly have to take their place.
Oh my
But they
gosh.
carry Greasus, and not only is he too rich to walk, but he refuses to be carried over anything that is not gold. So there are Noblars that run in front of him, and they dump out bags of gold so that he is constantly carried across a road of gold at all times.
Okay, so like I was down. I was like, man, what a solid leader. He's like telling them gold is so like precious and like you can use it for all the stuff. And then now
That's just how rich he is. Yeah, except in Warhammer 3, because the animators looked at his tabletop model and went, absolutely not. We are not animating that. The computer will explode.
Someone
They
said.
ended up giving-
Wait, someone said
go
one of
ahead.
the few ways to permakill a demon is to have an ogre eat them. Is this true?
So it's in fantasy, there are some very rare circumstances where that might be possible. In Age of Sigmar, that happens easily. Like demons can permakill immortals by eating them, including demons and Stormcast Eternals and stuff. In fantasy,
Incredible.
it's more rare. A butcher or a slaughtermaster could theoretically do that because they're priests / spellcasters of the Great Maw, which is a literal god giant mouth thing that's in the
Okay.
crust of the earth. And god shenanigans.
As you do. Wait, what was the thing you recommended I build on my newly conquered city?
Oh, the same thing you built in the Tower of Lycian. So the fields that give you growth.
Oh, the homestead.
Yes.
Got it.
That way, Ball's Anvil will be able to level up into a bigger settlement.
Okay. All right, so now I should start making my way back to my capital so I can go take out those other guys.
Yes.
I'll actually do what I intended.
Yeah, I would move as far as you can in normal
Yeah.
stance and then recruit more units.
Okay.
Which you finished building, I think, the grove, so you should be able to recruit a Great Eagle now.
Yay.
Once you get closer to Lothern. You have to be in the Lothern, you need to be in the Etane Kingdom, which is the
Champion of
province
the
that the
Everqueen.
Lothern settlement is in.
Okay.
Very well.
What a great day.
There you go. So now you can open up your recruitment menu, and you should have the option of Great Eagles in addition to archers and spearmen.
Okay.
So I would
Tyrion,
probably grab
heir
like
of
a
an
Great Eagle, a spearman, and if you have a third slot, an archer.
Okay. Okay, got it. Great. And then...
Necromancer Koval says, wanted to share a fun fact about Altdorf and its riots because of the winds of magic, and also how it can cause impreg. I don't know why we need to bring that up.
What?
Ignore him.
What?
It's magic. Magic's weird. Magic does weird stuff. The lore of life is the lore of life. So if someone can use it, they can make anyone pregnant. Anyone.
That seems like a large breach.
It is as horrifying as it sounds.
Oh gosh. I have an option in Tower of Lycian to build another thing.
Okay.
Any recommendations?
I would upgrade your homestead first and foremost.
That can be done.
And if you can afford it,
Mm-hmm.
I would build the garrison structure in your empty slot. Or, well, it's up to you. You could either build the basic military building that gives you like better spears and archers. That way you have some higher quality troops to recruit from right now. Or you could build a garrison so the tower is more capable of defending itself.
So my only options currently are pretty much for basic military to build a militia camp. Everything else is grayed out. Or I could build a plaza or...
It's probably because you're too poor.
Ha!
So I would... Well, okay, so there's an option as well. You could either save your money and just leave the slot empty for now. Or if you can afford it, you could build the Elven Trinkets building.
Yeah, I can make the Elven Trinkets building.
Yeah, if you can afford that, the Elven Craftsman, I would go ahead and get that, because that will give you more money per turn.
Okay.
But yes, Altdorf does have a lot of riots, and the Winds of Magic don't help with that, because the Winds of Magic influence everything in the Warhammer world, which is what a lot of people forget when a lot of people have the jolly old, what would happen if Space Marines invaded fantasy chat, which has been had a billion times over the last 45 years. One day I'll weigh in on that conversation. That is a totally legitimate conversation.
It sounds like a very in-depth conversation.
Yeah, which is completely possible to do despite the universe is not at all working on the same principles. But, who lets that stop them? Can ogres extend their jaws like constrictor snakes? No, but they can bite through literally just about anything.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Much effort.
I hate that.
Yeah, no, they're not going to swallow you whole. They're more than happy to bite you into pieces.
Great. That sounds amazing. It sounds so awesome.
Okay.
This is exactly how I want to go out.
Hell yeah. I mean, that's what the mall's all about.
Oh, I got
Just chopping and eating. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. There is a species of ogre known as gorgers, which are really mutated, messed up ogres. They have the ability to unhinge their jaws. But they're really messed up, horrible things.
Ooh. Okay, I got an offer of alliance from Aurelia.
Awesome. So that's your girlfriend.
Oh.
Alariel's Tyrion's. That's his lady friend.
Oh, well, she seems very nice.
So what you'll want to do is down at the bottom, you have the option to counter offer.
Yep.
And you're gonna click counter offer.
Click.
Is she offering you anything in exchange for like a pack? Like, is she offering you any money?
She is, so trade agreement, it's tariffs, and it's 70 is the number next to the gold coin.
Okay, cool. So down at the bottom, after you hit counter offer, there's an option that says something like balance the deal or something. It'll look like a pair of scales.
Okay. Oh yes, I see it. Balance offer.
And what that's going to do is it's going to basically be you saying, hey, yeah, I'll agree to this, but you have to give me some extra money in exchange.
Okay. Cool. And then I just press...
And then you press accept.
Excellent. Cool.
Yeah, gorgers can swallow you whole and then chew you up once you're in their stomach. It's not a good time.
Wait,
Not a good time.
wait. I must have zoned out when you were explaining something. They have more teeth in their stomach?
The way their body functions, essentially, yes. It
Oh,
probably wouldn't
gosh.
be like actual teeth, but the way that their body has been altered because of mutation, they're unpleasant creatures. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, I agree. Very unpleasant. Okay, hang on. I have an event that I have to figure out what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Oh, is it like the Phoenix King court stuff?
Yeah.
So influence, having lots of influence is really nice, but you also don't want to piss off the other high elf factions if you can avoid it.
Okay. So
Unless it's Safari, you can piss off Safari. They're kind of traitorous assholes anyway.
no, it's just. Let's see. My seneschal is withholding information.
What a jerk.
I know. So.
If you hover over the icons, it should give you more detailed information if you mouse over them.
It
So,
tells me like what my options are. So like there's some cases where I gain more influence, but people are unhappy.
Gaining influence is pretty nice.
How bad is an unhappy populace though?
That's it. That's what it is. Like,
Yeah.
It'll mean that your people are unhappy for a little while, but they will get over it.
Okay, because this one is like 5 turns for 35 influence.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, because you can use influence to recruit some really powerful characters.
All right, we'll go with that then.
All right, we're gonna go do a quest battle, actually.
Ooh.
So this is a story battle that you're gonna be helping me with, because we're gonna go get one of Mazdamundi's magic items.
Let's do it.
Which Tyrion, I don't know what level you unlock his quest battles.
I couldn't tell you.
You should have one of them coming up pretty soon. So for this, we need to defeat a Warrior of Chaos army, and if we're successful, we will acquire the Sunburst Standard of Hexschwaddle. Which is lovely. Because it blinds people that get too close to Mazdamundi, which is awesome.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, the quest battles have little intro movies. I don't know if you can see them or not.
Oh, I can see it.
Oh, cool. I'll let it play then. They're just kind of fun. The character gives a little speech.
This is cool.
All right, so we have
Ooh.
to try and defeat the forces of chaos. So I'm going to give you a very, very, very important job, which is
Oh.
these two guys. And
Okay.
basically, your goal is to is to move up, and if you can, try and squeeze them past the bad guys, and then run around the back shooting people.
Okay.
If you're not able to make it, that's okay. Just fall back a bit, and we'll go from there.
Okay. Let me get my dudes.
This is a bit of an ugly fight. This is not like a super easy battle.
All right. Well, let's see what we can do.
We must defend the fallen gates! Didn't Goldfag Maneater eat his Paymaster in one bite? Yes. Which was a very impressive feat for Goldfag.
Oh. One bite. Okay.
The Gulfac's a big boy. He's a very
Yeah, he sounds like a big boy.
okay. You're probably not going to be able to make it, but
Okay.
Get some harassment on that giant. So just
Okay.
pin cushion him a bunch.
Oh well. It's a mess.
And then once he gets too close, run away.
Oh, go guys, go little guys, go.
Once you're back in safety, you can turn around and start shooting the Chaos Giant. Would probably be the best thing.
You got it. Oh, I cannot see anything. That guy though.
Hell cannon's hurt. And the giant's a little easier to see if you like zoom in a little bit, but he's the really big boy.
Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, got it. It's just a big mob. Holy cow.
Yeah, he's just a big loser. He's about to be a big dead loser in a second.
Yeah.
Alright, next wave of Saurus, you're up! We're slowly grinding through, but here comes the reinforcements.
Okay.
So, the big thing that your guys gotta do is you see that big old two-headed dragon that's coming at us?
I will in a second. Oh, I see him. Yeah, I see him.
Yeah, you have to kill that thing. By just shooting the absolute hell out of him.
Okay, you got it.
Fire breath.
This is gonna be
The
interesting.
manticores are also an acceptable option.
Okay,
But the
I'm
dragon is
shooting.
not
I
the dragon.
aimed at the dragon. They're both
Perfect.
just in there.
Alright, doing good.
Okay. I hope so. I just pressed a button. Now I'm watching them and making, well, the way this unit was laid out, it's just like so weird compared to some of my other ones that are in nice orderly rows.
Oh yeah, it's because they're a skirmisher unit.
Yeah, my
they
brain
have a-
was
they
like,
have a
oh,
loose
why is
formation.
it not straight and like, why is it like not nice?
Aurelia, you can't say that.
No, you know what I meant. Like, orderly. Orderly.
Yeah.
You know what I meant.
God, it's 2025. Woman, get with it.
Oh my gosh. I like clear, defined battle lines.
That's fair. That's fair. The dragon's almost dead. Oh wait, no, that's not the dragon. That's a manicore.
Yeah, the dragon is taking its time.
Okay, down goes the giant.
Nice.
Oh, geez, I'm already out of magic. Oof.
Ooh, that's not good.
Yeah, sadly, I don't have any flying units. If I had some flying units, I could go shut down those cannons, but I think they got one more shot. Okay, they're out of ammo. That was very painful.
Oh, what are you guys doing back here? I didn't even know you were back here. Hello.
You might pull the skinks back a little bit so they're kind of staying a little bit behind the fight.
Yeah.
And then see if you can fire off some shots at probably the dragon when he gets close enough.
Okay. One of my units just got very broken.
That's okay, they'll go back. Skinks aren't the bravest, but they rally easily.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, there you go. All right, get on that dragon. Good, good, good.
Yep.
Okay, the manticore is shattered. Hell yeah, so bring our skinks back. I'll reorganize my battle line here just a little bit.
There, they're going. No. Stop.
Is that dragon coming for me? Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's coming for you.
He donked up. Spank him with the paddles, boys! Roxagor's about to teach him a lesson in manners.
Man, this is quite a fight.
I hate dragons, they're such a pain.
Does it only have certain abilities where it can fly? Because I don't know why it wouldn't stay up in the air for some of its attacks. I know it's AI, so the computer's just gonna play it a certain
Yeah,
way.
it would be, if the AI was smarter, it would pull it out and breathe fire every once in a while.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's not doing that, because that would be very painful. I would prefer if it did. The dragon's going down! With the dragon broken, I think the rest of his army will start to panic. Yeah, you better run, big bitch. Oh, he's coming back. See, now
Fun.
he's probably going to do a fire breath, and it's going to hurt really bad. Here it comes! Alright, that's pretty much. I think we're pretty much good.
Okay.
So I'm gonna fast forward. We just gotta break this like last couple of units. Shouldn't be a big deal. I say that, and then that ding dang dragon comes back.
We're getting all my guys on him.
There we go.
Oh, got him.
Alright, and there they go. They shattered. Okay. Hooray!
Nice.
A little spicy, but we got through it. We didn't
Yeah, we
lose
got
any
through
units.
it.
That's the important thing.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness.
That's a lot of losses.
Yes, it is.
Ooh.
But it's worth it because the Sunburst standard is super duper good. Plus, you get like a bunch of bonus experience in gold for quest battles.
Nice.
Huzzah!
Oh, I'm gonna get you.
Yeah, the big problem I'm having is that I have so little magic because my Winds of Magic is not very good right now. I need more juice.
What kind of juice?
So what?
What kind of juice? Pick a juice. You can only have one juice for the rest of your life. What is
Oh,
it?
orange. Not even a question.
Oh yeah, orange is the best juice.
Yeah, orange juice is delicious and goes with so many things.
Yep. I agree. Okay, pulp free. What are we talking about?
My favorite, like literally my go-to, is the Tropicana no pulp with extra calcium. Is
Ooh.
like my go-to.
Yeah, I don't like my siblings are like no pulp. They're like it's the worst thing ever. I can drink it. I don't mind it, but I do like pulp free.
Yeah, I mean, it won't kill me, like, but you know, I don't
Entering
like
the
having
garrison.
bits of stuff in my drinks.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, I just don't want my drink to feel like one of the waiters had like horrible dandruff or something.
Oh gosh. Ew.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying.
I like orange juice like first thing in the morning. Like if that's the first like liquid I consume, it's great because I like how it like I don't know, it feels like it clears up my throat.
I just like it just goes with literally every breakfast food. There's no such thing as a breakfast food it doesn't go with. Like pancakes, great. Waffles, great.
What
Cinnamon
about
toast, great.
what about
Regular
like
toast,
breakfast?
great.
What about breakfast burritos though? I don't feel like those go very well.
That's fair. Yeah, like it. I mean, if your breakfast burrito has a lot of like eggs and cheese in it, I think it's still okay.
I think so too. It depends on like on the meat that's in the breakfast burrito.
Yeah, like if it's really meaty, then it's not as great. But
Right.
it's, you know, it's
Sorry, I was choosing one that I was like, all right, what breakfast food will like be the worst? What about what if we were like British and we had like those beans and toast? I don't think that would go well together.
No, neither do I. I'm sure they probably would though, because they think that's an acceptable thing to consume.
No.
Beans on toast and their black pudding. Ugh.
I have not had black pudding. I think I'm okay with that.
I had it once. The very first time I went to go visit Creative Assembly, I had some, and once was more than enough. Why did you compare pulp to dandruff? I can't get it out of my head. You're welcome.
I don't feel like in terms of like consistency that's like accurate, because I imagine dandruff more like it like dissolves if you mixed it in a fluid rather than pulp, which is like exists within fluid.
Yeah, I was attempting to communicate through a what I found a fitting comparison why I do not like stuff in my drinks.
Well, congratulations. I'm just gonna be difficult about it. Oh no. I didn't want you to go there. Buddy.
Oh yeah, Arathar. So I would probably just hole up in Lothern.
That's what I was gonna
And-
do.
Yeah, and just grab more soldiers.
Yeah.
Which now you also have access to allied recruitment. So you have a normal recruitment button,
Oh, I see.
but yeah, there's one with a banner that you can open, and you should have access to some Lizardman units as well.
Oh, okay.
If you want, you don't have to use.
I don't
them,
have
but
a
they're
lot
there
of
if you want.
money right now. I just got more dudes.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm just curious, does anyone in my community actually use gamer subs? I've never asked that question before in my life. Oh yeah, that's true. Allied units don't cost any money to hire. They cost allegiance points, which is
Oh.
a different currency.
Well, let me look at that. Let me see where
You might not have enough still.
our.
You do.
Where do I find allegiance points?
So when you open up the allied recruitment menu, they're
It's
in the
that
top
little-
left. It looks like two little
Oh.
hammers crossed.
Oh, okay. So it looks like I would. Okay.
And it passively goes up every turn.
Got it.
You do, Stony Bridge. Well, make sure you use code Aurelia at checkout.
Oh, you don't have to do that. That's it's our shared chat. That's what I was. I'm like, wait, why are you saying this? It's our shared chat. My
Because I'm smooth. I don't have a code for it.
well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
There, now y'all can save some money where you weren't saving it before.
Yeah. Okay, I will get. I like those guys. I'll get 2 of those. Okay, now I'm done.
Yeah, if you can get I haven't unlocked the recruitment yet because we can recruit what's available to one another, so you can only recruit the units I have access to.
Oh, okay.
But at some point, like once I get like a Bastildon with what's called a revivification crystal, it can resurrect dead soldiers.
Oh.
Which for high elves is like amazing because they normally can't do that.
That's super cool.
Because you get bathed in the light of spawning pools.
I am an Aryan reborn. Show
These
me some
lizardmen are
respect.
too extra to be born. They just crawl out of pools fully formed. They don't have to deal with any of that growing up crap. What's Tyrannok want?
He wants me to give him elven trinkets.
He wants to trade?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Then counter offer and tell him to give you more money.
Awesome. All right, and there.
Question: how is GoFam multiplayer work in multiplayer? So you'll get contracts for your ally, is the way it works. So if you're playing multiplayer as GoFag, the other players in the campaign will offer you contracts if you're aware of them, which is super fun and allows him to have some really crazy shenanigans. Oh, he retreated. Okay. So
Coward.
let's get you up to a full 20 stack. So like a full
Okay.
army. Oh, you got some
Ultron's
skates.
defender.
Yeah, I did.
I mean, they're not bad. Poisoned attacks is always good to have.
All right, let's see. We'll get another eagle. Yes.
Actually, he's in March stance. All right, you ready for a big fight?
Yes.
We're going to war with the Norskins.
Okay.
The barbarians. Okay, I'm gonna put this here. I'm equipping banners onto some units. Let's put this here. All right, this is gonna be a fight. There's a lot of them.
Okay. Oh, wow, that is a lot of them. Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of angry naked dudes.
I don't think they're that naked.
They're not super naked, but they're more naked than you might expect.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Considering they live in like the Warhammer equivalent of the Scandinavian peninsula, they're rocking chests out.
I mean, that means they're very good with the cold.
Yep. They got hot blood running through their veins or something. I don't know. Don't ask me the physics behind it. Alrighty, so he's got reinforcements coming in, though it's not
Okay.
very many reinforcements.
Okay, I see him.
So, I don't want to do this. So let's do this. I'm gonna give you the Skink Squad. And what I need you to do is he's got a bunch of these really annoying horsemen hiding in the back of his army. And once we kind of start to engage him, his horsemen are going to try and like go around the flanks, and they're going to try and surround us and throw javelins.
Okay, yeah, I see them.
Your goal is to catch them and throw javelins back at them.
Okay.
And they will try and like run away or maneuver, and your goal is to stay on their butts without accidentally getting dragged into the bigger fight, melee fight.
Okay. That sounds good to me.
And my main army is going to run forward and punch stuff in the face. Oh, nice. Our Scar veteran has a cold one now, so he's got a Velociraptor.
Ooh, that's neat.
Indeed, it'll make him a lot more effective, because this fight's going to be ugly. Alright, you ready?
Yep.
And I would recommend probably doing like 2 on each flank. So I'd put like 2 of the skinks over here and then 2 of the skinks over here.
All right, I'll move them then.
Because those marauders are going to run around our flanks.
Okay. Oh, I didn't see the Marauder Horsemen on the left side. Okay. Yep.
Yep, yeah, they're on both sides. Because
Got
there's
it.
quite a few of them. You ready?
Yep.
That was Boogie.
I really do like this the multiplayer.
I find it's a really good way to learn the game. It's a lot more approachable than the single player, which really feels like just jumping in the deep end.
Oh yeah, I felt like I was jumping in the deep end and I was like, okay, what's this and what's this, and this is much better.
Yeah, Norskins are nasty because their main gimmick is that they have a special rule called Rage or Berserker Rage, depending on how high tier the unit is. And basically it is that the longer they're in close combat, the better they get. So they get tankier, they hit harder, they just get nastier and nastier and nastier the longer they're in close combat. So engaging them is a little tricky because you want to try and get some like early harass if possible to soften them up before they start getting all pissed off. Which is a little tricky because for a Chaos faction, they actually move really quick. Because the Warriors of Chaos tend to be a little slow, but these guys are, they move, they hustle. Good news is he does not have a wizard, so that's nice.
Yeah, I like that.
So that spearman unit on the right flank, you can feel free to just
I was
load them
just
up with
I was just
javelins.
moving forward to go get them.
Yeah, feel free to eat them for breakfast.
With my orange juice.
Gonna turn the orange juice into a deadly weapon.
Yes.
You could. It can
buddy.
cause acid reflux. That is truly deadly. Or better yet, just mix it with some mint toothpaste, and that'll take out anything.
And there go our riders. Oh, I was checking.
You ever made that mistake, drinking orange juice or having something with oranges?
Oh,
but with
absolutely.
Your sweet senses turned off. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. Net of a mintock!
Back up, back up, back up. We can't see them if you keep doing that.
Alright, great job. That spearman unit is broke. Now let's just get rid of these horsemen.
Okay. That's not what I was going for. Excuse me. I guess we might as well.
Yep, great. Your skinks are trading well on both flanks. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Good.
And once they're out of ammo, they can just chase away a fleeing enemy unit.
Okay.
All right, this is looking good. Mazda Mundi needs one more level and he can start throwing comets at people, which will be so nice. Perfect, perfect, great job. Yep, you got both flanks under control. That's lovely.
Ooh. Those boys are going in there.
Nice big flank. Nicely done. Only other thing you gotta do is the skinks in that forest. You can just have them start chasing the cavalry.
They were attacking something. They must have killed it. I was like, wait, why'd they stop?
Yeah, and also if you hold down spacebar, it makes it a lot easier to see like where your units are and where enemy units are.
That's
it, like,
very
lights
helpful.
everybody up. Especially when they're in the forest, because otherwise it's really hard to see in there.
Yeah.
There we go! A solid victory. And because they were in march stance, they will automatically be run down and killed. You don't have to chase them around.
Nice.
But I'm just going to fast forward so I can get some heals from my Rev Crystal here. Big victory. Nice. Now we can get caught up on whatever the hell chat's talking about.
Yeah. You can't just throw comments at people you don't like. Well, what if I wanted to anyways?
Well, what? Yeah, I don't understand what the point of a comment even is if I can't throw it at people that upset me.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's well within my lizard rights.
Your lizard rights. Your rights as a lizard.
Yes, you can speak with my lizard attorney. More heals, more heals. Makes sense. Attorneys are cold-blooded.
Well said. Well said.
What's your official position on puns as a streamer?
On puns? I love puns.
Oh, okay, interesting. Okay.
Am I good at delivering puns all the time? No, but I can appreciate a good pun.
See, normally around here we have a policy where if you make a pun, unless it's a really good one, you get thrown in the snake pit.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
they gotta eat too. It's only fair.
I will kill for good puns since when? What?
Oh, I didn't realize you loved puns that much.
I didn't think I liked puns that much. I'm surprised that was said. I love a good pun.
Chat, somebody call up Hammond and tell him to go to Aurelia's chat so she can enjoy his existence. He's our resident pun extraordinaire / terrorist.
What? That seems like very wide range of titles.
No, to me they're the same.
Okay.
There's no difference.
Okay then.
You don't understand. His puns. Hammond is. There is something wrong with him.
Say Hammond 3 times and he appears. Oh.
God, I hope not.
Well, you just asked chat to get him.
Yeah, for you, not for me. Hammond's great. He
That's...
How
Look,
fast do skinks run?
no,
At
you said the joke wrong.
What? Oh, I mean,
No, they said the joke wrong. The joke. This was from forever ago. Why do you guys still remember that? Did I star you that much? I said no. I said the joke was how fast do fighter jets made by Gen Zers go? Mach 2.
I don't know. I don't know if that's
so stupid. It's so stupid because I hate it when people do the talk to jokes at me. I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to die.
Awaiting order.
All right.
So
you know what to do now, people.
you can't throw me in the snake pit. I'm too strong. I forgot how much I like that joke. I'm sorry.
Hawk, bring up the snake pit randomizer for Aurelia, please.
What? The snake pit randomizer? What does this mean?
We have a bot. Hawk, please, I need to know Aurelia's fate.
What?
What do the old ones say?
I must know what happened.
Also, Hawk, I just oh, I'm denied! Damn it.
Yes!
This is bullshit! This is heresy!
They like my joke. Yes. Oh my gosh.
We need to throw the bot in the snake pit. Clearly it's malfunctioning.
My pun was acceptable.
Protector.
Have you been keeping up with your tech stuff?
Maybe.
As long as you're researching tech every turn, that's the important thing. Yeah, okay, yep,
Yeah.
See, Nightbot goes in the snake pit. See, Nightbot knew it messed up. It knew it messed up.
No.
Goodbye,
No,
Nightbot.
you can't do it.
Dead
I only
forever.
I only did one pun, so you can only do it once. If I made a second pun.
That was for Nightbot's fail. Well, technically, there was another pun from your chat earlier. So Nightbot will take his place.
Hell.
She killed the snake pit? She better not have. Those snakes are expensive. Do you know how many exotic breeds we have down there? I'm
so happy. That was awesome. I'm sorry. That first one is mine. because we called that one specifically. Okay, what is it? And that one was for Aurelia. I'm sorry to
Fine.
whoever one of my chatters got the second one. My bad.
That reminds me, I need to rename Nightbot. I've been way too lazy to do anything with that, and then someone pointed that out. That
Oh, you
renamed it.
haven't
I need
named
to do that.
Nightbot. I have I should have like a randomized thing like that. That would be funny.
Nightbot's great, and it's super duper. It's so easy to use. Like, I am technologically illiterate, and it's very easy to use. Even though Hawk does what I need to do 99% of the time for me.
with the commands. I use StreamerBot, and I just have an alternate Twitch account, Twitch and YouTube account, and he's called Servo Steve. He's my little servo skull.
Servo Steve.
Yeah.
Who did you butcher to make a servo?
No, I didn't. He's my friend. His lore is that he was like a researcher who basically had like cancer. And so he died, but he did such a good job. I said, hey, when you die, can I use your skull? And he was like, dude, that would be such a good honor. And he said, yeah.
I feel like there's something still deeply messed up about that, but all right, we'll move on.
Look, I'm internalizing my grief here.
Just remember, chat, once you follow or subscribe to Aurelia, that it's a one-way trip.
I can take your skulls.
Not even death is a release. Actually,
I asked him first. I asked him, I said, hey, is it okay? And he said yes. Because if he said no, I would have been respectful and I would have let the skull rest.
This is a good. This is good. We can make a good recycling system here, where when chat does something, they get thrown into the snake pit, and then when the snakes are done, we'll take what's left, the skulls and stuff, and we'll make them into servos.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good. Good recycling. It's a green system. It's a very green system.
Very green.
And I
Sorry.
know chat will be okay with it. I don't even have to ask. I know them that well. They'll be okay with it.
They'll be fine with it. Although some of them think I'm corn worshippers. No, see, the skulls are for me. They're not for corn. So if the skulls are for me, it's different.
Listen, if you're not sitting on their skulls, then you're not corn.
Right.
All corn does is sit on faces all day. That's literally all he does.
Okay.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not. Just that's not how I would have said it.
Oh, okay.
I would have said it differently.
I feel like you're insinuating something that I clearly wasn't. I was being very clear with my language.
Yeah?
Now, if you interpreted something differently, well, that's on you.
Well, you said you were being careful with your language. I don't know, man. Anyways,
Heir of an
check
area.
my...
Servant of the king.
Oh, no.
Have you unlocked any of your quest battles yet?
How do I determine if I've done that?
So on the right side of your screen above the intern, that's where all your quests show up.
Okay. I have...
Alternatively, there's on the little selection of options in the very bottom right of the screen. There's one that looks like a little seal thing. The very bottom left one.
I see it.
Of the bottom right side, and it has all of your quests as well.
Let's see.
You can like open it up and see them, and a lot of them will be like, do this thing and you get money or whatever.
Yeah, most of mine are just regular ones.
Okay, do you have any that are like Sunfang or like the Dragon Armor of Anarian or anything
No,
like that?
it looks very like standard. Capture province, get moderate income, hero becomes legend, building allegiance, upgrade a settlement.
You haven't unlocked it yet.
Basic ones.
Shield against the darkness.
Okay, I've got all my units that I want.
See, the Heart of Avalorn, you get...
You must restore order.
I don't know when this unlocks in World Empires. Man, people have not uploaded or updated the wiki in like 1,000 years. Dang, I need to do that.
Champion
I guess at some point.
Of the Ever Queen.
Like, man, people haven't updated it. I guess I'll just update it myself.
I mean, no one else is gonna do it.
I wouldn't know, man. Oh gosh. Alright, are you ready? Someone in my chat posted a pun.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna read it to you. What do you call a clown car full of snakes?
I don't know what.
A hysterical situation.
Ooh.
Decide their fate.
Ooh.
Decide their fate with the snake pit.
Hot. Call the pit.
Get the
Actually,
pit.
anybody can do it. I think if you just type, I don't remember what the shortcut is. Hero. Hawk. Honestly, I'm just here because I'm a face. Hawk does 99% of the work around here.
You should just you should have a hotkey with the command.
You're right, I should, but I don't know how to do that. I should figure out how to do that.
That wasn't very punny. Yeah, like stupid.
All right, whoever said that, the grand and almighty Nightbot has determined death.
No,
Enjoy being devoured and bitten by thousands of snakes. You're
that
welcome.
was Twisted Metal. That's been like one of my favorite things for streaming is seeing everyone's just nuts names for themselves. Like their usernames. It's funny.
What do you mean by that?
No, because people have like some like really interesting names or like really funny names. I can't think of anything right now, but I just find them funny.
Okay. Just the way you phrased that had me confused for a moment. All right.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well,
Just like there's a variety of usernames
hold on,
I was not expecting, and I was like, oh,
Let me explain myself.
okay.
Let me defend myself here. Of that, I was looking at Total War, so I was doing something else for a moment and focusing. So I heard Twisted, and then I kind of blanked out on the rest of it because ADHD focusing on another thing. And then all I hear you say is, I heard you say something along the lines of, I really like seeing how people get nuts in their names. And so I'm like,
No.
Are we talking about Twisted Nuts? Is that the name of this person?
No. Oh gosh.
Is that like a
No.
naming convention in the
No.
Tempris community? Is the different
Twisted
kinds of
Metal.
nuts?
His name is
Oh.
Twisted Metal.
Okay.
And I was commenting, I was like, oh, it's fine what, like, people choose for their usernames interesting. I think sometimes it says something about their character, who they are as a person.
So nuts isn't crazy. Or like, okay, cool. I'm caught up now. I'm
Okay.
caught up.
I keep backpedaling there, okay?
I'm just clarifying. That's all it is.
Okay. I'm gonna go across and try to get to Arathar, or whatever. I think I can attack him. I think I can reach him.
Go for it.
Attack!
Get him.
It's cool.
Bonk him. Alright.
Did you know that you have a wiki page on the Warhammer 40,000 wiki?
I did know. I think it's just a fan one. It was like from back in like October, I think. Someone just put in like their like overall thoughts about me, kind of like generally what I do.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It was very nice.
It's very nice. It's very sweet.
They mentioned, they talked about my love for Sanguinius in it, which I appreciated.
If you like Sanguinius, you're in the right place. If she has a crush on the Rand, though she never admit it. Oh, how times have changed. Oh, how times have changed.
Okay, fight.
Bring me battle!
it was very nice.
All right, this will be good.
It'll be fun. Sanguinius, for shame. Excuse you. Excuse you. He's amazing.
So, okay, I have a lore question. I don't know if you know the answer to this, but I'll ask.
Okay.
So I know the Red Thirst has to do with Sanguinius's like guys, his gene seed or whatever.
Yeah.
Did he also suffer from it or something similar to it, or did that only come after his death?
So are you asking about the difference between like the red thirst and the black rage?
Oh, I didn't realize there was a difference between those.
So the red thirst is basically the gene seed flaw where they like to drink the blood and they're bloodthirsty. And then the black rage happened when Sanguinius died, and all of the sons, they had like a psychic, they basically had a massive psychic vision where they saw Sanguinius die, and then they went into super duper berserk mode and then started like taking out everyone.
Okay, so I was thinking of the Black Rage.
Yeah, so the Black Rage, that first one, a lot of the Blood Angels came out of it and they were fine, but they can fall back again to it later, and usually they don't recover beyond that. And they're just stuck. Once they fall to the Black Rage, they're stuck as like mindless raging berserkers.
So I guess the follow-up question would be, what was, in your opinion, what was like Sanguinius's flaw? I assume each of the Primarchs had at least a flaw.
Oh, so you're asking like personality flaw?
Yeah, well, so like what was his downside, whether in like a personality trait way or like a character trait, or like what was the thing that prevented him from being perfect, quote unquote?
So
like, did he have like anger problems, or was it like like a certain crippling weakness to a certain substance or power, or what?
So for the most part, a lot of like the whole Sanguinius stuff is, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna focus completely on this instead of trying to also allocate brain power to
that's fine.
Set up.
We don't have to do both at the same time.
Almost like I don't think my brain could handle it. So with Sanguinius, when he first met his sons, so the Blood Angels, before they were the Blood Angels, they were, I believe they were a very messed up legion. And they were pretty bad. They basically gave in to all their, like, inhibitions. And he worked very hard, because he felt responsible for them. He worked very hard to make them, like, the noble warriors that, like, most people, like, see them as. But they have that really, like, deep-seated flaw that they still have, and they just try to overcome it. That's, I guess you could say that's, like, one of his flaws, that he's working so hard to, like, overcome this flaw. It can kind of be all-consuming. Sanguinius' greatest flaw is that he's dead. One of my mods said that.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
I almost I mean, do you want to do the honors about seeing if that gets him thrown in the snake pit? I mean, I feel
throw
like
him in the snake pit. Yes, throw him in the snake pit.
Yeah, so if anybody wants to do it, you just do ! snake pit space and then type
I might type it out myself.
Yeah, do it.
Snake pit.
Determine his fate. Oh no, you have to add his name afterwards.
Oh wait. Oh wait, can I even do it if I'm not really in your chat?
Yeah, because the share chats. It'll work.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it'll work.
It didn't.
Maybe?
It didn't go.
No, you didn't spell his name right. He has 3 O's, not 2.
Oh goodness.
He has too many O's.
Too many O's. So I have to spell the name right too.
Yeah. Well, I don't know who you're talking about otherwise. It's like, that guy's not in chat.
There we go.
Snake pit!
Yes, to the snake pit!
All right, you're dead. That's what you get.
One of my mods, of course. I would say that there was also a part at the very end where he was convinced he wouldn't die. He had like visions about his like death and him dying, and he was doing a bit of mental gymnastics to say like, oh well, I'm not gonna die today because time has kind of stopped, so today doesn't really exist. And I was listening to that and I was like, bro, I don't know about that. Like, that's really hopeful. I just don't think that's really realistic.
That's fair.
So
was he kind of like, was he fatalist? Or was that more Kurz's thing?
I would say that's a more Kurz thing. Because Sanguinius could, like, see the future, but he was always like, oh, it can be changed. Whereas, like, Kurz was very much like, no, you can't, like, the future, you cannot change it. Like, there's no way of getting around it. So that was more of like a Curse thing than like a Sanguinius thing. That's kind of, they're like two sides of the same coin, where they both could see like terrible things happening, but it was just like their outlook, which, you know, is a product of like how they were raised and all that jazz.
I imagine Fulgrim is chilling the snake pit. No, our snakes are pure, and their venom kills demons and other such things.
Oh,
We've done it many
where did you
times.
source these guys?
From Sotek, the almighty serpent god.
Oh, okay. Why did I even ask? I should have just known.
That being said, I've realized something in the last couple of moments, which I don't know if I've ever mentioned this before, but if not, now's a good time. I realized there's something that you and I should have very, 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 very much in common. That there is someone that you and I should hate equally. More, like, we should absolutely despise them.
Okay.
Though for very different reasons.
Tell me.
And that is that we both know. I forget. Can I swear on your streams? I've been just doing it this entire time.
No,
I should have asked earlier.
you're fine.
Sorry, I should have asked
my usual thing is like I just don't like swearing every other word where like it's not a coherent sentence is like I find that where I'm like, okay, like within reason. I choose not to, but that is a personal preference of mine.
So I will use this opportunity to say the bitch ass that is Kabanda.
Oh,
just
yeah.
the worst.
Yeah.
Just the absolute worst.
Yes.
I hate him so much.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
So that's our if there's ever if anyone ever does like either the Full Metal Alchemist or whatever that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger meme is, where it's me and Aurelia shaking extremely muscular
It's
arms
the two
over
buff
mutual
dudes, yeah.
hate. It's over why we hate Kabanda, because he's the worst.
He is the worst.
I hope he dies in a fire.
That's an interesting choice for him.
You know what? Whatever works. I hate him. I hate him.
I don't like him either. I'm with you.
He was so awful in the end times. It was so bad. I will never get over it as long as I live. The Blood Angel's Lord and Savior.
Bro.
I suppose he did help them out that one time.
That one time. Okay. How do we want to approach this battle? We've got this lovely hill on our right side that we could possibly use.
Yeah, so...
But it's very far to get there.
He has, I think... I can't tell if you have more shooting than he does or if he has more than you do.
Let's see.
So,
1, 2, 3,
I think it's...
4,
I think it's
5.
actually going to be better for us to meet him in the middle, because your shooting has much longer range than his.
Okay.
And we also have the ability to get on his ranged units. Thanks to the Phoenix and the 2 Great Eagles, I can go back and harass them.
Great. I was like,
So
I'll give you the birds, because I've never really controlled the birds before.
Yeah, that's fine. So I think the best thing here is going to be to make a big, fat, wide front line with spears.
I'll just make all
and then
my
have the
spears.
archers behind to shoot the living hell, whatever gets kind of near us.
Okay.
And then...
Oh, that... I went to go turn my units, and it turned my entire screen. There we go.
Oh.
I was like, oh, hold on.
Who wins at peak power, Be'lakor or Archaon? If it's like Cataclysm Be'lakor, when he was basically a 5th Chaos God, then I think Be'lakor would win. If it's any other version of Be'lakor, like any other version, then Archaon will whoop him pretty bad. But narratively, Archaon will always beat him.
Immediately. Orders received.
One moment, I'm just getting the rest of my...
But I mean, peak Archaon is pretty bonkers. Like, narratively, like, if anybody was writing it, Archaon always wins. But that particular showdown. But, the only other thing I'd say for your formation is that you're gonna want your Lothern Seaguard with shields to be on the outer edges in a way. because the nice thing about them is that they're spearmen as well as archers, so
Okay.
they're kind of like melee ranged hybrids. So
Okay,
by
so I'm
having
gonna
them on like the
swap.
outer parts of your formation, if any enemy melee units manage to get around your spearmen, they'll run into your Lothern Sea Guard. Who will
Okay.
be able to kind of hold them off in combat for a bit.
Okay, so kind of like let's move.
Archers!
So closer to something like this. My lines aren't quite even at all. I got my
Yes, though I would put the Lothern Sea Guard even further.
even
to the
further
flanks.
out. Okay.
Northern Sea Guard.
Yeah. And do you want your silver helms?
Where are they? Did I give them to you?
It's
are
up
they?
to you. If you want to use them, I would encourage you to use them. They'll be super duper duper good for running down ranged units and getting like flank and rear charges.
Let's see. There's your. Wait. So wait. Where are they?
They're in the
Oh,
forest.
I didn't see that. I was like looking for them to pop up on my map, and I was like, where are they? Okay. Should I just run them down this path here, or hold them back?
I would hide them in the forest right here for a little bit and wait for
Okay.
like the battle lines to meet and start fighting. And then once the fighting has really gotten underway, they can run out and I'll remind you, they can run out and start like slamming into flanks and chasing down fleeing units and stuff.
Okay. All right. I feel good about this.
Defender of Ulf-1.
What is Nakari's shtick in 40k if there's no line of an Aryan? I don't know. Nakari is a really big important fantasy character. I'm not really sure what his gimmick is in 40k. If I recall correctly, I think he fights some important Eldar character, but I don't know which one.
I'm not familiar with that character name, but
Nakari is he's like the big bad keeper of secrets, so the big bad slash
Oh.
greater demon.
oh, okay.
Oh, your wizard has Wind Blast now. Nice. So that's
Yeah.
a really good spell. You're gonna want to use that a bunch.
I've upgraded her a bit.
Heck, yeah.
All right,
Wind Blast is fun. When you use it, when you select the spell, when you're aiming it, if you hold down left click, it'll allow you to like spin it in a circle so you can aim it.
Oh, okay.
To like maximize who it's gonna hit.
Got it.
And if you start to cast it and then are like, oh wait, I don't want to cast this because I don't have a good angle, if you right click while you're holding the left click, it'll cancel the spell.
Great. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, let's do it.
Shield of the Everqueen. Victory awaits.
Ulf-1
I would not
mage.
move up quite that far.
You got it.
So maybe, so like about where the Phoenix. Yeah, that's good, right there. And then I would just move up your archers right behind them so they can get as much shooting as possible.
Agreed.
Alright, and we're gonna want the archers to focus the enemy dark shards, which are the archers. We're gonna want to take out all of his crossbows as fast as possible.
Okay.
Because they hurt. Just make sure you have a guard stance on, so when you select your archers,
Yeah,
hit,
I think I have them all on guard stance, I think, in theory.
Yeah. Oh, if you slow down time for a second, I would really recommend your silver helms. Send them in against
Hang
the
on.
dark riders on the flank.
Sorry. I think I did slow motion. Was that the right?
We're paused now, but that's fine.
Oh, okay. So, sorry, what were you saying?
So your silver helms on the flank here, there's
Yes.
an unexpected bonus, which is those dark riders, the enemy cavalry. Your cavalry
Okay.
is much more heavily armored, so
Get
I
'em.
would say go ahead and charge the dark riders, and I'll send the skinks over to help support.
Okay. All right, I'll play this now. Ready?
Yep.
Acknowledge.
So it begins.
Speed.
Attack!
Get in there, ma'am. Get them.
Death to all.
Where are you?
Yes.
Yes. You. Where are you? Oh.
Menlui! Araya Menlui!
Kill them.
Oh my god. Okay, hit
Yeah.
pause for a second.
Yep.
So I didn't realize Tyrion has something. You have an item called the Bound Fiery Convocation.
Okay.
It should show up on your bottom left panel when you have
Okay.
Tyrion selected.
Yes, I see it.
So click on that, and it's going to be what's called a wind spell. So it has like a big line.
Okay.
And you're gonna cast that. Starting like you're gonna left click here and drag it down that line.
Oh.
And you want to try and aim it so it looks like it's only gonna hit Dark Elves.
Okay.
And when you've cast it, that is gonna do something insane.
Okay, so do I left click it once and then drag, or because I press the icon in the corner and then it gives me the little...
Yeah, so it'll give you the template, right?
Right.
And then you're gonna left click the template here and then hold down left click and turn it so that it's aiming down that line and then let go.
Okay.
And you'll hear like a little noise and it'll stay on the ground.
Think. Okay. Okay, I heard the noise
Yeah,
and
just
it's
like that.
staying. Okay.
And the only other thing is in the back, you see all those harpies are kind of on top of your archers?
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh shoot.
Yeah, it looks like some of the archers are also running into combat. So you'll want to pull your archers back, but those Lothern Sea Guard that are fighting the harpies, if you click on them, you can tell them to go into melee mode, which is the two swords, or hitting F.
Okay.
So tell them to go into melee mode. So turn it on, and then right-click on the harpies, and they'll just fight the harpies in close combat to keep them busy, while the rest of your archers can fall back.
Okay.
And then when you resume,
disengage.
watch where that spell effect is, because you're about to see something nuts.
Okay, I will watch it. You ready?
Yep.
All right, playing.
For order! It shall be done. Quickly now.
Oh.
We will obey.
Oh, that's sick.
Loyal. Advance.
Well,
It shall
that
be done.
just destroyed that entire line of Dark Elves.
Yeah.
To
Let's
battle.
cast.
Orders
Nice. Okay.
Don't forget to have your wizard firing off a
Oh
wind blast.
gosh, yes.
One mage.
Pray to the gods. We have untold magical power.
Oh, that was beautiful, Aurelia. That entire line just broke.
That was like perfect.
Yeah, don't be afraid to pause or anything if you need to.
No, I think
Winds of
I'm
magic
good.
rise.
All right, keep going, guys.
It will be done.
I would tell your silver helms to chase after those dark riders that are in the back.
Oh, okay. Those are those.
Attack! Silver helms. It will be done. Onward.
Yeah, that spell instantly decided the battle. That was huge.
Nice. Well, thank you for pointing that out. I was not paying in very close attention.
Kill them.
Ulfwan mage. Efua, bend to my will.
By your command.
Oh, good cast of Curse. That was nice.
Thank you.
Apace.
Just nukes the armor on all those archers so the skinks will chew them up.
Beauty. Sail. Orders received.
Yeah, and just have Tyrion take out his master, which is
Okay.
that character.
Servant of light.
Ulfwan mage. Lakoi Soraya.
We have untold magical power. We will obey. Yes, Sunfang lusts for battle. Defending order.
Alright, your silver
As you
helms,
say.
I would bring forward to help kill all these archer or crossbow units that are hanging out.
Okay.
We'll just keep forcing them back bit by bit.
For Althwan. Without fail.
Then you can tell Tyrion to start running forward with all of the spearmen. Just send
Yes.
everybody
Heir
forward
of
to
Aneria.
start killing people.
Setting forth. Quickly now.
And if your wizard can pop off any wind blast, then great.
Yes.
High mage. Going abroad.
Let's-
Scython, hear me.
Just watch out for your own guys, because that will cause friendly fire.
Good to know.
It shall be done. Asa, move!
Moving out!
Asa, advance!
Okay, things are looking good. See if you can get Tyrion on the enemy general.
Where is he? There he is.
Destroy them! Understood.
And you'll want to give your silver helms a charge order, maybe into those swordsmen coming at them.
Yes. Goodness.
Silver helms! For Assyrian!
Ooh, great targeting with the archers on the flank. Awesome.
Thanks. This may be overkill, but why not? Gives me a feeling of power.
Agreed.
He agrees, it's fine.
Ulf one mage. Winds of magic rise.
For Assyrian!
Get
There
him!
we go. And the Dark Elves are shattered.
Assyrian!
Archers!
That is victory.
Acknowledge!
Great job, Aurelia.
Thanks. I'm just clicking buttons. That's all
Hey,
I...
that's right. I mean, is that not what gaming in a nutshell?
I mean, yes.
Battle calls!
All right, and it's a settlement battle, so you don't need to worry about running
Okay.
people down.
I was like, you know,
Tina Jordan, would it
it
be
may
somehow
be
reasonable to
overkill, but
use-
I want to drop my big spell on him again.
No, you did great, and that cast was it was so good.
It was so
That-
nice because they were lined up so perfect.
Yeah, that did so much damage.
It was great.
Yeah, you can actually mouse over. Once we're in the post-battle screen, you can actually
Mhm.
mouse over Tyrion, and it'll tell you exactly how much gold's worth of damage he did.
Ooh.
If you mouse over like how many kills he got.
Let's see. It's still loading. I leveled up twice. I think that says a lot.
Yeah, you killed a lot of baddies.
Ooh. Damage dealt. In gold value, 1,525.
That's not bad, especially for just a guy on foot with a sword.
I like him. He's great.
Oh yeah, Tyrion's fun. He gets really spooky once he gets his horse.
Oh, a horse? I love it.
Which you just unlocked, actually. Malhendir.
Yes!
Yeah, his horse is not just any horse. He's like one of the
He's
scariest horses
The
in the setting.
finest steed. That's what the game description calls it.
Yeah, Malhendir is kind of hilarious because Tyrion's tabletop model was a unique design. That Malhendir, his horse, was so big that
Mhm.
instead of being on a 50mm by 25mm base, Malhendir was so large that Tyrion had to be on a 50mm by 50mm base.
Yes!
And also his mini is literally like Malhendir trampling two Dark Elves, which is awesome.
That's awesome.
And as you're leveling him up, I would recommend putting at least 1 point into the red tree, that first red skill, just because it gives you experience per turn for all your
Okay.
units, which is really nice. Good evening to you, Madge. I'd say the collab's been pretty fun so far.
Yeah, I'm enjoying myself. I've learned a lot.
Speaking of which, how late do you want to go?
Oh, that's a good question, because I should probably eat dinner, and I imagine you probably haven't eaten dinner either.
I am in a same boat, yes.
Do we want to finish this turn out? So if you have any other, well, do you have any other combat you need to do?
Well, yeah, hopefully the next time we play, we'll be playing some different characters.
Right.
So we don't need to really worry about that. I'm in a good spot, but I'll save it just in case.
Okay.
But I think after an awesome battle like that fantastic casting of fiery convocation, I think that's a perfect way to end it.
That I would agree. Perfect way to end it. Works for me.
Okay, great, cool.
Yeah. Thank you so much for like reaching out, and I'm glad we got to do this because I'm learning a lot more than I did just doing it by myself. And
yeah, it's easier when it's not just chat being like, click the button. It's like, what button? The button.
Yeah. it's a lot easier. So I appreciate you coming on and teaching me a lot of stuff.
Yeah, this was a blast. I hope we can play again some point in the future and hopefully get to I'm really glad we did this because I did not know that was bugged, and I think CA will be very, very happy to know about that so they could fix it.
Yeah. And we'll make sure I can play with Imric next time, and I'll have dragons. I can't wait.
Yeah, his campaign is literally like, it's kind of like playing Pokemon, where you basically get to run around and fight these uber dragons, and if you beat them, you can collect them.
Ooh.
And it gets wild.
It sounds great.
Also, Hawk sent me this. I posted.
I was gonna say, I was like, wait, I saw. Yes. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna put it on my screen so my chat can see. We have a meme, everyone. Let us admire it.
Nothing unifies two people like hating someone equally.
The meme in question. It's perfect. It's a good meme.
It is a good meme.
Thank you to whoever made the meme. I appreciate it.
Hawk, good old
Thank
mod
you.
that.
Thank you,
my
Hawk.
poor mod that does more than I do for this channel.
So, yeah. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate all of the help. I got to say a couple things to my chat, but thank you for reaching out. I'm glad we did this. This was fun.
Yeah, I will go ahead and chat said we're separating.
Okay.
She's taking the house. Say goodbye.
I didn't realize it was that. I don't think we were in that kind of relationship here.
No, it was green card only. It was green card related.
Oh gosh, let's not even go there. That's a little too much.
It was a musical reference. Reference. I swear, go watch Beetlejuice. It's a great musical.
Oh gosh, I can't. Oh man, I can't. I don't like Beetlejuice. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Wait. You don't like the movie or you don't like the musical?
I didn't know there was a musical, but after seeing the movie, I'm not inclined to go see a musical about it.
The musical takes it and makes it not that. It makes it much better. But anyway,
I'll take your word for it. I don't think I'll indulge in that.
That's fair. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and then feel free to. I'll go ahead and just mute myself so you can do whatever you want to do.
Okay, I was just gonna hang up.
That works too.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Cool. Bye. Let me switch my screens. Did we? Okay. Okay, cool. Oh, there we go. I'm really zoomed in. Super zoomed in. Let me move my model. Hi! This was a very, very fun stream. I hope you guys had fun. I know I had fun and I learned a lot. Definitely more than I would have just playing by myself. Zoom in closer? No, I'll pass. I'll pass for today. I'll pass. But thank you to everyone who joined today. 1 second. thank you to everyone who was able to join today. I'm so sorry that we are not going to have a stream tomorrow. I know it says on my schedule that we are going to have a stream. Unfortunately, stuff. It wasn't my fault. Let's just say that. People are bad at coordinating, and I have to suffer as a result. So, no stream on Friday, so no stream tomorrow, but we will still have a stream on Saturday and Sunday as planned, so don't you worry. I apologize if this happens. I respect your guys' time, and I like to have things in order, and when this sort of thing happens, it frustrates me, so, I was just gonna hang up. Well, that's what normally happens with my other collabs. I don't know, man. It's fine. It's fine. I had a lot of fun. So, anyways, my brain is fried. I need to go eat. So, thank you everyone for joining. I will see you all on Saturday. All right? Everyone, have a good night. Get your minis painted, okay? Work on your gray pile of shame. I saw that some people... Oh, I'm so sorry. I couldn't see all your messages and super chats. I'm so sorry. When I get into collab mode, it's harder for me to catch all of them. But thank you for everyone who was part of it. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys. Oh yes, join the Discord. Thank you. My mods are doing some extra work for me. I'm like, oops. I should rep the Discord. So, all right. I will see you guys all on Saturday. Have a good evening, okay? All right, bye guys.